Jesus Christ. My God. Okay. That one fucking thing. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Nice. Ooh, popping everything. God damn. Let's get to this fucking. What's that? Skillet, huh? Reach it? Oh man, I can't even barely reach the damn thing. Come on, let me at him. Yeah. Oh shit, we just woke up. Fuck. Okay, what do I call skin? Okay, it's wounded. Attacking unprovoked. I'll kill you, you bastard. Oh. Oh god, it's about to fuck me right up. Okay. So get the fuck out then. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh. Oh shit, I lived. Okay. Cool. Sweet. Okay, now I need to figure out how to deal with my shit. Okay. Jesus Christ. I am forgetting how to deal with this fucking healing shit. Where do I go here? Oh, there it is. Finally fucking found it. Okay. Alright, cool, that helps. I'll deal with this bullshit, because he's fucking... Damn. Skimmer. I'm finding out in this game, skimmers are pretty much like the worst thing to ever fucking deal with. So, definitely fuck them. I can't figure out how to deal with them, honestly, but I do not know how. I do not know what would be the way to do that. Yeah, bar. Cool. Let's go there. So I kind of get starting to minus some copper, so I can start making a little more moolah. Potentially, I'll be able to kind of get a little base going. That's kind of the idea I want to do. Get you in the bar, see what's going on here. Ooh, everybody's in there. So where's the bar head? Are you it? Yep, you're it. Cool. Show me your wares. Pretty good food. Sake. Nice. I love how they have sake in the game. Dope. Yeah, the rum. Can't go wrong without your rum. Definitely need that. Can't go wrong without any rum. Can't go wrong without any rum. Yeah. Okay, got that. Sweet. Put that down. Don't need that on. But I do want to do this. It's my own background shit. So just a little bit. The only thing I'll probably is pump off and on this when it's on. And then I'm going to do a safe spam just because I survived a skimmer attack. Don't want to be diving that damn thing down. Get off to those copper fields. I also know there was a battle over here somewhere. Should be like corpses. Yep, there is. Cool. I'll check those out. There. Okay. Cool. Coolio. Ooh. Let's go send a crossbow and shit. Definitely want to keep that. Definitely want some of that. Definitely want have that in here. Have that. Cool. I'm gonna go over here. Wow, there's like what? 6 corpses here. Nice. 6 bodies to loot and check out. Yeah. Alright, what do we got? Nothing on me, really. Lame. That's okay. There we go. Alright. Oh, wow. Man, you got hella fucked up. Got a weapon. Nice. Cool. Some more med packs and stuff. Cool. Bandages are always needed. Bandages are always needed. Yeah. Alright. Whoa. Who in the fuck are these people? Oh, manhunters. Oh, okay. I got scared for a second. A bunch of dudes ran up on me in my little corpse pile I'm looting. They're just manhunters. Okay. They're chill. Actually, the dudes probably weren't hanging around with you. Okay. Let's loot this guy, right? Yeah. Alright, now this dude. Wait, whoa. What are they doing here? They're attacking each other? Oh wait, an outlaw farmer got up. Wait, what the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, no, one of them's just following them. Okay, what the hell? Yeah, I'll attack you. Fuck it. Nice. Get fucked, bitch. Nice. Sweet. Take your shit, because you sucked at combat. Nice. Cool. This guy, because you also have some stuff on you. One of you had another crossbow. Where was that guy? Where were you at? Oh, there you are. Pretty sure that's who he is. Oh, they must have already taken it. Yeah, they did. Damn. Oh shit, one of their dudes are killed. Nope. Actually, never mind. Okay. Hey, another dude. Oh, what the hell? What happened to me? Just got knocked unconscious. Okay. Gotta wait for myself to be unconscious now. Get up. Come on. Let's take this dude's shit. Pack bowl. Grab all that stuff. Yeah. Hell yeah. Cool. Getting swinging things now a little bit here. Cool. Alright. Well, what the hell, dude? These fucking outlaw farmers fucking spawn just randomly here. No matter what, there are always going to be some around here. They just spawn here. Okay. Well, fuck that then. GTF. Alright, the hell out of that. Actually, I want to dump all this shit now that I just got it all. So we're going to get, if we can help it, all the way back. Oh no, you're wounded. Fill my pack bowl. There we go. Cool. Don't want my pack bull dying because I didn't treat its leg. That would suck. There we go, you're fixed. Well, what the hell? Wait, am I getting attacked again? Oh, I am. Oh my god, these goddamn outlaws. They're trying to come at me now. Fucking hell. Okay. That's what's going on. So yeah. Okay, well, I can get him away from me pretty easily here. Man, there's some outlaw country going on out here. Jesus Christ. Stop trying to shoot me. Yeah, pack bull, run for it. Run for it, bro. Oh, shit. There's tunes here. There we go. Whoa, that is a little loud. Just a little bit. Are they still following me? Oh, I think they finally gave up. Good. Those outlaws are getting a little annoying. Probably trying to avenge their dead comrades that I looted. Huh? You want to search for me for stolen goods? From who? Outlaws? Hmm? Wait. Narcotics? I don't have any, none. Wait a minute. I'm getting framed, yo. What the fuck? Man, if I call this fucker out right off the bat, that's not gonna be good. I can't call him a corrupt snake or deny it. Alright, so what do you want from me then? Spent a long time and sells for this, but you seem like a shot bull. I pay the final bull, call it a day. You get me 2,000 cax. Corrupt cockhead, I'm not paying you anything. Oh my god, fucking get extorted by the city guard? Are you fucking kidding me? I just like looted a bunch of outlaws for you, and now I'm gonna, like, in case they wake up and shit. Like, fuck you. I don't want any troubles. I'll just pay it. Go on, hit the fucking road. So, what type of shit? I don't like. What narcotics? What could even. What? My Gohan food? My first aid kits? I don't even know. Whatever. Extortionist piece of shit. Wow, getting extorted. Okay, well, whatever. What an asshat. All I know is I'm gonna sell my shit and pretty much make up my money. And then some. Which is annoying, but whatever. Man, anything can happen in Kenshi, dude. I'm starting to realize this. Literally anything can and will happen. Yes, I see some... Whoa, what the fuck is that? Paladin's Cross? the cross of the revered holy weapon as symbol of the paladins, with that they have been slaying skeletons and people they think might be skeletons for centuries. Okay, dokie. Whatever. Some bolts. Probably worth keeping those, actually. Probably worth keeping the crossbow. I'll sell everything else. Take all my shit. Take it all, yeah. Nope, keep the crossbow. There we go. Does this fella have bolts or anything? No? Okay. Cool. Oh wait, forgot to sell one more thing. Show me your goods. One more time, so I can sell one more thing to you. And bam. Is that it? Yeah, it looks like that'll do it. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, make sure we're all kind of healed up here. Cool. Alright. I'm wondering what other shit's in this place. Is there anything else I can get from it? Looks like I think I've explored every shop. I can't think of any other place I can buy shit here. Or sell shit. Yeah, there ain't. Okay. Cool. Coolio. Well, the next batch of shit I'll be doing now is to deal with... Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh, some manhunters, but they're about to deal with a Skinner. Uh-oh. Funny. My god. Okay. Well, where is the mines? Okay, well, they're all next to that shit. I don't like that. It's a little too close for comfort. Is there anything over here, mine-wise? No? Fuck. Who's this dude? Okay, well. I think I'll do a save right here. Oh. Made it to day 3, so that's good at least. Hell yeah. I think that's probably the longest I survived so far at Kenshi. Just doing a day 3 there. Yeah, let's put that right there. Hey, buddy. Hey, baby. How you doing, you sweet little puppo? Here. Well, what you staring at, Zukov? What you looking at me for, huh? You're just giving me the look. What's with the look, bro? You goofy little pup. You sweet little puppy. Yeah, let's see what's on the news, yeah. Here, it's whoa! Hey, leave that little spider alone. Spider just like discharged that bandit and then fucking, or not bandit, fucking Zukov, and then immediately took a 180 as soon as Zukov took a sniff at that spider. It's like, oh shit, no. Aww. He was a good boy, huh? Oh, yeah, you're sweet boy. Oh, you're just sweet white boy. Star's all too much, sweet boy. Too sweet. Saying to fucking mandate professors regionally in Florida to fucking like register, you know, their political affiliation to the fucking state. My god. I was actually hearing some shit about that. Apparently it's just like, yeah, like apparently like the idea is that, oh, you know, colleges and universities and places of education that don't have a certain amount of Republicans registered to the school will get defunded heavily. Essentially forcing the idea that, like, oh, you know, these schools and education systems are so woke and biased and stuff, they don't have, you know, a true real sense of balance. So essentially just like, you know, a mandate on qualifications and shit. Which kind of sounds like something that the right wing requiring that lefties were doing all the time. Like, oh, making it so they're prioritizing certain people to go to college versus not. Like they're trying to make, you know, black people, Mexican people go to college way more than me and stuff, and give them, you know, opportunities and not have them pay for it, get a free ride, but I don't. I mean, it sounds like DeSantis wants to do that, but the opposite. So. But DeSantis is just nothing but a fascist piece of shit that, well, I mean, can't exactly say too much about that fuck. At least not a lot positively. What the fuck, Zukov? What are you doing? Nutball? to a Telegram thing. There we go. Cool. Alright. Cool. Juke off. Why must she just, like, run off and be in some little corner? Instead right next to me. Because, you know, I'll just give you love and scritches. But no. Doesn't want that. See how it is. Little jerk. Probably couldn't release the most same political ad of all time. You sure about that? I'm on the bite.
Democrats like to say that no one needs an AR-15 for self-defense.
So, what?
That no one could possibly need all 30 rounds.
Jerome Davison, who is a Republican candidate for Congress in Arizona,
oh, shit.
released what is...
Oh, god damn it. I love it when screens don't want to work. Well, fuck. Oh, god damn it. It's great. Really, Streamlabs? Seriously? Oh my god. Yay. Okay. That's gonna deal with this bullshit. Like so. Bump. One more. Okay. That should do it. Alright, looks like I did. Okay. Now let's see. Oh, really? They really want to be a pain in the ass right now? Really? Really screen? Oh my god. There we go.
most insane political ad I have ever seen. And after I show you this, I'm going to also discuss who his campaign manager is. You are not ready for this.
Oh boy.
So let me play this video, and then I'll get to how stupid this is, and also who is managing this campaign, which helps to put a bit of this into perspective.
Democrats like to say that no one needs an AR-15 for self-defense. That no one could possibly need all 30 rounds. But when this rifle is the only thing standing between your family
God.
and a dozen angry Democrats in Klan hoods, you just might need that semi-automatic and all 30 rounds.
Oh my god, that's what I was saying, it's just comical. Oh my god, dude, are we serious? I mean, like, really? I mean, playing into the old card of just like, Democrats at the party claim Klan is actually a Democratic Party organization, you stuff like that. And it's like, oh my god, these truckle fucks. Does this stupid moron not realize that, like, Klan members and, like, the Klan itself endorse fucking conservatives and far-right Republicans now? Not Democrats, because there was a thing, called, I don't know, the party switch.
Quite possibly the dumbest political ad I've ever seen.
Definitely comical.
So I'm going to get to breaking down how stupid this is.
Oh my god.
In particular, the Democrats in Klan hoods. And I'll also get to, shortly, who is managing this campaign. But quickly on just the aspect or the point he's trying to make here about how you need an AR-15 in case there are Klan members attacking your home.
I mean, sure. I mean, they're not in clan hoods anymore. They're more or less in, like, get up, like, to make them look like Proud Boys and shit like that. So, I mean, frankly, it's like, on one hand, I'm not even against the idea, like, sure, but, also, those same fucking clansmen will not be going out there with, like, fucking hoes and pitchforks and shit like that. Like, they're gonna be going out there with guns, too. I mean, oh my god, it's just so fucking stupid. I don't even know.
Armed
Wow.
with bats and, like, rakes.
It's rakes, yeah, because...
AR-15s, if you can legally purchase...
Because, I mean, like, because they're the power of Democrats and want to take guns away, of course, the Klanmen are just not going to have any guns at all. They're just going to have, like, rakes, bats, and, like, hoes and pitchforks and stuff.
And you can. Why aren't they armed with them as well? But, of course, that goes completely unaddressed in this ridiculous campaign ad, because it's not about reality, it's not about facts, it's not about data, it's not about what is actually right, what people actually need. It's simply about doing what you need to do to get ahead in a Republican primary. And the more insane you are, the better you are going to do.
And if anything, honestly, I don't know if this is exactly going to sit well with the fucking white supremacist MAGA chug crowd.
So there is no polling right now. I went to check. There's no polling right now on this district, in this primary. Which the voting, I think, is in early August. But I'm going to guess that he's now going to be at the front of the line.
Why are you throwing a fit?
Alone. Let's get to his campaign manager, shall we? This is so stupid. So Davison is a political newcomer and former running back for the Oakland Raiders. His campaign is managed by Austin Steinbart, also known as Baby Q, a QAnon influencer who claims to be from the future.
Oh, God. I mean, that alone should probably just disqualify you. Oh, good God.
Why were you throwing a fit?
Claims to be from the future. Eyewitness reports indicate that he is riding around in a modified DeLorean with his partner, Marty. This is so stupid.
Oh, my God.
All of this is so stupid. How are we in a world where, look, we've had the first black campaign manager, the first female campaign manager. We now potentially have the first campaign manager from the future. So
nice.
That's something worth, getting excited about.
Awesome. Yeah, that's, wow. We're just breaking barriers left to right, people. Like, just damn amazing.
Only in America.
Where some crazy chuckle fuck literally has a QAnon fucking freak that literally thinks he's from the future. It's just like, oh my God. I mean, yeah, that like in itself should just be like, all right, you don't get to run, and you don't get to run just in the future ever, because like, yeah, you're pretty much just insane. My lord.
How are we living in this world where this is just happening? That this exists?
It's called America, there, you Canadian bucko.
And he may win now because of how insane this ad is.
No, he won't.
Probably, yeah, I doubt it.
Quickly went viral on Twitter, amassing more than 1 million views in the first 5 hours, then doubling that amount in total views by the afternoon. Davison had fewer than 5,000 Twitter followers before the ad dropped, and the total increased to more than 8,700 over the next several hours. So look, I will give this team credit, because they know, in terms of gaining power, in terms of winning, they know what they have to do. Be so outrageous that people can't help but share your video around, leading to you having more name recognition.
Just basically be shocked.
Shot at you winning a Republican.
Just adding shock value,
now,
basically.
Personally, I don't think I have many viewers that are Republican, let alone living in this specific district. So I don't care about sharing this around and showcasing how stupid it is. But man, you have someone like this that knows how to play the game. That's what they're doing here. Maybe he's this stupid. Maybe he thinks his campaign manager really is from the future. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure he probably does to some degree. I mean, if you have a dude as a campaign manager who literally thinks he's from the goddamn fucking future, it's just like, yeah, you're probably that fucking stupid. But other countries see how invested they have to be in American politics. They must be like having to make sure a bomb won't go off. Yeah, pretty much.
It's really are running around in Klan hoods. But I tend to think he's just playing the game and he knows how to win. He knows how to
so the
gain power,
pistol grip I had can go on
and
there.
he realizes the electorate is so stupid that he can shove.
Thanks a lot. Now there's hold on. I'm sure you've seen this ad, right? With the whole, like, you know, hey, maybe you need those 30 rounds if a bunch of Democratic Klansmen or some shit, you know, decide to run up on you or whatever the fuck. But, like, what's his name? I don't even know or frankly care. Jerome Davidson. Yes, like, he has, his campaign manager is literally like a QAnon or freakazoid that literally thinks he's from the fucking future.
Sukov,
gain power, and that's
leave
what
fucking Megs
he realizes the
alone.
electorate is so
Hey, get
stupid
over here.
that he can shove this garbage out there and it's going to help him. Now, a little more on the campaign manager before I get to the hoods in the video, those Democrats. So along with his QAnon affiliation, Steinbart has also been in legal trouble for hacking the medical records of celebrities while receiving treatment in a facility in March 2020. He
Oh my God.
one felony charge in 2021 and was released after spending 225 days in prison. Steinbart also got in trouble with the authorities in September 2020 after he was found to be using a fake penis or Wizinator to avoid taking a routine drug test while out on pre-trial bail, the Daily Beast reported.
What a winner.
This guy is just a
winner.
barrel of laughs. I mean, just...
What a fucking maroon, dude. Oh my lord.
You have somebody here who... Look, Republicans claim to care so much about law and order.
Law and order.
Very important. Law and order. Okay.
Law and order. Do not use the fake penis to try to get out of a drug test. That is against the law. That is against the order.
Just...
I'm very sad. We'll have to lock him up. Lock him up.
For almost a year. Whatever. Uses a Wizinator to avoid a drug test. Whatever. Who cares? Because he's a Republican and nothing matters. Now, let's get... Quickly, you see a lot of taps here.
Nothing really matters.
Just how obvious this shit is. So,
to me.
Obviously, Democrats, which I have many criticisms of sitting Democratic lawmakers, the ones in Washington. Many criticisms, as you've seen on this channel. But they are not the ones wearing the hoods. So, Ku Klux Klan newspaper declares support for Trump. This is back in 2016. Of course, again, they supported him for 2020. A former KKK leader endorses Trump for president again, and Tucker Carlson for VP, again showing you...
Well, that's not sus at all.
Who,
Yeah, I like that Tucker Carlson, you know, and I'm, you know, I used to be part of Klan, you know, I think you should be vice president. I like a lot of his ideas, wink, wink. It says a lot about Tucker on that one, if Klan's willing to try to push you as VP.
Kevin McCarthy won't punish
not happening, but, you know, still.
White nationalist conference. Again, showing this is not just, you know, a few people. This is the party. This is the Republican leader, not punishing his own members for joining a white nationalist conference.
The second here could start talking about how much I love for him, I might be like, I hope you realize hell loves liars. Yeah, seriously.
Buffalo shooter, targeted black neighborhood. This is worth pointing out because, of course, the shooter pushed the Great Replacement theory, and nearly 7 in 10 Republican voters believe in Great Replacement theory. Again, showing you this is, of course, a Republican issue, probably not a Democratic one.
Deanie outside. Tucker's VP. It's not like having a vagina as vice president. Not a pussy, a literal vagina. Yeah, pretty much. Deanie outside, buddy, buddy. I keep hearing you go back and forth. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Well, he just ran off. In the backyard, but he was like, whoop, I'm out. Out to the backyard. I'm actually kind of glad about that comment because when I came back, I read that as fucker for VP, and I'm just like, yeah, whoever's last name was fucker, I would unironically vote for as VP. Vice President fucker. Or as president. President fucker. I mean, honestly, like, so many people will just be, like, blaring, like, how dare you have such a name? Change it! It's like, I'd just be like, it's literally my last name. Like, go fuck yourself, fucker. President fucker.
Republican Senate candidates promoting the replacement theory, and just quickly on the actual demographics here. Non-whites make up 4 in 10 Democratic voters, but fewer than a fifth of Republican voters. So you see here, as of 2019, 81% of Republican/leaning Republican voters are white. Yet somehow, Democrats are storming your house with, brooms and sticks and rakes. Somehow they can't buy guns.
And also have a bunch of nice little, like, white, bedrobes, as well. That happen to be very nicely needed with, like, little Democrat donkey badges on their chests instead of the actual, like, Klan symbols. I noticed that in the ad, by the way. I mean, if you watch it, you'll notice it too. And it's just like, I wonder why you don't use the actual symbolism. Because you probably don't want to actually make the real Klan butthurt.
Trying to take your home.
It's like, yeah, us real Klan members understand that the Democratic Klan is the real bad one. President fucker, I told you I'd fuck the debt, and I did. I told you I'd fuck the insurance industry, and I did. But do you know how I haven't fucked the American people? Loud cheers.
I don't know where to go with this, because this is just...
I'm with that fucker. Dude, that would be the motto, dude. I'm with fucker. Dude, okay, someone's last name needs to be fucker and run for president, dude. I would that alone would be the endorsement. I don't care what their politics are. I'd vote for him. I don't care.
And this guy now is going to very likely be the front runner, possibly win this primary. And let's hope, I'm not sure the makeup of this district, let's hope this guy doesn't end up in Congress. But holy crap, the one lesson here is these Republican candidates, people like Jerome Davis in here,
shouldn't slogan be get fucked.
They know what they need to do in order to hit the right notes, in order to gain power. And in terms of that alone, not in terms of the way they're doing it, but in terms of that alone, that is something that Democrats have to learn. They have to learn, in particular, progressive Democrats, need to learn how to play the game to gain power. Because yes, while they're correct on the issues,
dude.
If they don't have any power to actually pass the agenda or push their agenda forward in some way, then having the right positions on issues means nothing. You have to know how to also play the game.
Get fuckered with fucker. I love it. Dude, we just need shit like that. We just need somebody with, like, a cool-ass last name, honestly. Say the name is Polish or something. Yeah, like, some sort of, like, Eastern Slavic, European, like, Polish, Ukrainian fucking, like, last name or some shit. It's just like, yeah, my name is, Kyle Fucker. Yeah, it's a Polish name. What the fuck you want? Get fucked. Asshole. There is a poll. Is it wrong to eat a hot dog cold? I mean, not inherently, but personally I would say yeah. And most people agree. Good. 71% said yes. Excellent. See some shit on Telegram. What's going on? Oh my god, a lot of messages. Oh no. Whoa, fruits. Holy shit. Carne asada and some garden stuff. Whoa. Damn, my friend harvested some strawberries. Damn, look what my homie was doing. Aww. There's Zukov's old brother and sister. Little Vito. Oh my god, look at that face. Dude, that face looks like... He's got like a little bit of a mean look on him. It's got like a half mean, half like judgmental look. Vito's looking very judgmental in this picture. And Jazzy's just looking like a dismissive bitch queen. She's like, yes, fuck you. I do not even acknowledge you. Yes. I just refuse to acknowledge you. Angry bros. I know, dude. Look at his little angry eyebrows. I don't even think Zukov has some of that angrily looking intense. Oh, that's just a handsome face, though. That is just the face of a handsome boy. Damn! Look at all that shit. Yeah, and he has some of his guard in here. So why doesn't he come here to do some of that shit? Carne asadas. Ooh. Ooh, look at look at that. Carne asada. Ooh. Yum yum. Yummy yummy. 69. Hey. Nice. Nice. Either Zukov. Hey, bye bye. Oh, look at you. Look at you. You sweet baby. You do not have like the fucking angry looking little bro face that your older brother does. You're still kind of a little baby puppy though. Just a little bit. I've seen the first Soldier Man movie and any MCU movies involving Captain America. I mean, I've seen the first one, but beyond, and like Civil War a little bit, but beyond that, not really. Spider-Man. Oh, this first Spider-Man movie. Oh, like yeah, I haven't like the more like new, like the current MCU universe Spider-Man. Yeah, no, I haven't seen any of them. Nor do I care about spoilers. Like I'm not like at this point. I'm pretty much done with the MCU shit. At this point, it's just so done. Like just so much. I'm just like okay. Sam Raimi runs. Sam Raimi. Oh, the original ones? With Tobey Maguire? Yeah, oh, so the Tobey Maguire movies. Those Spider-Mans. Oh, yeah, I've seen all three of those. Yeah. You could just said the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans, and I just would have been I would have been like, oh. Because I looked up same Raimi Spider-Man, the first thing that came up was a Tobey Maguire meme, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, oh, you big punk. You punk. Oh. Oh. Come here. Come here. Oh. Oh. Come here. Oh, you freak. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Where? Where? Bobby? Yeah. What's up, boy? What's up, boy? Oh. Who's a sweet boy? Oh. 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 There's a heated debate between who would win between Goblin and Cap, and I'm like, can we all come together and agree that Goblin would come out on top? Actually, I think in 1v1, Cap has a better chance to spin out how long the fight goes on. If it's short, I think he has a better chance to win, I think. Yeah, possibly. When it's Soldier and long fight, I do think could edge out a victory over him. Yeah. I think, yeah, I would say so. Well, if it's two of them, yeah. I mean, Spider-Man is, isn't like, genetically modified in a sense of being like some crazy ass super soldier. He just has like, abilities, that would be akin to a spider. So I guess, to a certain degree, he has like, some extra strength, but not like fucking Captain America does. So, I mean, with that in mind, I mean, just that alone, I would say, even, in a one-on-one, even in the long-term fight, I could see kind of Captain America winning out, but Goblin's got all that different crazy tech and shit. Plus, he has that fucking, like, flying little wing and shit, too. So, I mean, Goblin's got, like, extra shit going on for him. So, like, what all the weapons does he have? That's the thing. Like, I mean, I know he has, like, those fucking little ball spinners and shit that I think, like, launch some sort of a toxic gas. And then there's, what else? I know he has, like, little missiles and shit that launch out of his little wing, I think. And then, you haven't really seen Gollum struggle in terms of physical strength. Obviously, he's not as strong as the Hulk by putting him above Cap in terms of strength, but the question is his skills enough to make up for that? Well, I think, his, like, the tech that he has wouldn't make up for it. Because he's skilled in the tech that he has. Which Cap wouldn't really know too much about, and also would have, well, he would at least know how to deal with it, because it wouldn't be necessarily, like, unusual to anything he would deal with. Blades on his glider and arm blades. Yeah. Bomb slices, bullets, blades on his glider and arm blades. Okay. So yeah, all that shit is stuff that, Captain America can handle, but it's more or less that, like, the high ground, basically, because, I mean, with his little flying wing glider, I mean, the Goblin's kind of got, like, the height and aerial advantage, and plus he could just kind of, like, shoot and drop bombs and shit like that, and just kind of wear Captain America down. But he has a shield, which he could deflect with, and he could chuck that fucker and, murk bitches and fucking, like, fling that back at him, like a boomerang. So, I mean, it seems pretty even, fucking, honestly. Like, I mean, if I had to maybe put my chips down, I probably would say the Goblin, just because he has aerial advantage and can use that as a way to wear down Captain America, but Captain America gets one good fucking swing of that, shield to chuck at him. It hits him off that thing, he's really exposed at that point. He would have to rely on his, what he has on his, on himself, on his person at that point, which would make him a little bit pretty much like at least an equal in fighting capability. Because unless he has, like, little personal bombs, on his person and shit like that, and maybe, like, some smoke grenades, those little, like, slicer ball things or whatever the fuck. Because I remember the first movie, there was, like, these little flying balls that, like, would pop a gas and shit. Sure, it's off no weapons if I got him, probably win, however, it depends on the environment, because a Cap, I think, it's a lot better using surroundings to his advantage. Yeah. Which, I would have to say, if we, look at which environments they have been in the most, both of them are best suited in urban environments, if you think about it. I mean, that's where we see both of them the most, if, all in all. I mean, Captain America is a little bit more versatile in a sense because he's been in multiple environments, and he's also a soldier, and a part of, you know, being a soldier is to try to adapt to the environment that you're in, you know, to best get an advantage on the enemy. So, I mean, especially in a defensive sense. So, depending on the environment, you know, of what it is, you know, Captain America can be more defensive and use the environment to the advantage. But, you know, I don't know. At the same time, Goblin can do it too. He can use some bombs, rig up, you know, some, you know, like a set of buildings and shit to collapse on fucking Captain America or something like that. You know what I mean? If Thor's hammer, he just wins outright because as strong as Goblin, so I don't think he has the power. It has an answer to the lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Not well. Can't Captain America pick up Thor's fucking hammer? Because I thought like Thor's hammer was so fucking heavy that only a guy could pick it up. Okay, you know, I think you're right. No, I think there was. Yeah, because yeah. I mean, no, it's about worthiness. Oh, okay. And Captain America was worthy. Okay, yeah, because I was starting to think, second guess myself, because I'm like, wait, I think I remember a scene about him picking it up once. So, and yeah, you're right. I don't know what movie, but I remember it. I think it's one of the Avenger ones. Well, obviously, honestly, just because I mean, that's the only time where you would see those two together. Honestly, kind of wondering if I should see the new one, the new Thor that has like a female Thor with Thor. Because I mean, I've seen the trailer for it, and I kind of have like a little bit of a mixed feeling to it. Honestly, like it looks like it might be alright, but the trailer honestly wasn't really selling me that much. So it's like, I mean, I think it's just because I'm so just been overwhelmed with MCU shit, because it's just been basically the big fucking thing in movies for like the longest time, and it's only been like the last couple of years where it's been starting to wane out. So it's just like, you know, part of me is just kind of like, you know, not that, you know, big to it. Outside of Joker, and yeah, I guess Guardians of the Galaxy, because I actually like those. I think fight between the two would be way closer to people think. Honestly, I feel the narrative. A fight between Goblin and Bucky might be more interesting because see Bucky SPTC. I feel like Goblin could try to talk to. Oh yeah, like kind of fuck with his head. Well, yeah, because honestly, the Goblin does do kind of some psychological like taunting and shit like that. With his laughter and his ability to kind of, I mean, yeah, there's like, I swear, there's like straight up multiple different get in his head. I mean, yeah. Like, there's like multiple scenes where like the Goblin's like basically kind of psychologically like taunting people, and you know the Goblin himself. I forgot what the character who is the Goblin is supposed to be named as, but... Bye. What are you doing? You silly thing. This is only got tomorrow stuff outside of Avengers moves, so I'm not feeling the fatigue yet. Norman Osborn. Oh yeah, Norman Osborn. Oh yeah, because of Osborn Industries and shit, that's right. Can I help you? Oh, buddy. What's up? What is up, huh? Hey, what are you doing? You goof. Oh my god, you goofy boy. Yo, goofy boy. Look at you. Pretty flame. Pretty flame, yes. He's like, whoa, it's warm. Yes. He's so curious about just this one little liner. I haven't seen The Boys, but I like the idea. Make heroes just straight up bastards. Dude, honestly, yeah, like I saw some clips of it so far, and frankly, I fucking love the concept of it. See, honestly, like that's how you keep me interested in superhero movies. It's shit like The Boys, because like I haven't actually like watched a full episode yet, but just from the clips I have seen on YouTube that are available, I'm already in love with it. Just because, yeah, like, and also with gore and shit, they don't really fucking put it lightly at all. They just go full fucking ham. They don't give a fuck. Now, I love that too, honestly. Where it kind of shows, like, yeah, if superheroes were doing the shit that they were doing, it's not going to be as lighthearted and pretty looking as it is outside of building, destruction. Because, I mean, if you think about it, like, whenever they're in those cities and, like, half the city gets destroyed and shit, like, it's not just, like, oh, there's just nobody in the streets and shit. Like, I mean, realistically, there's going to be chaos and pandemonium in the streets while they literally are having a fight, and people left and right are going to be dying from collateral damage, whether it's, like, chunks of building falling on their head, getting crushed by, like, a superhero falling on them because they're getting beaten to because they're fighting it out. Laser eyes fucking cuts them in half because they happen to be in the background and shit. Like, random shit, dude. I mean, it's just like, they don't show that shit, but in Boys, they do. And they don't care. I just don't have enough time to get invested in our series. Yeah, I'm starting to realize there's so many series I want to get into. But I don't even know how I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get into Picard, Kenobi, The Mandalorian, because everyone, it's all about that. There's actually it's like some British series, a thing called, like, what's it called? The Pinky Flyers, I think? No, they're, what's it called? Oh my god, what the fuck is it called? Peaky Blinders, I think. Peaky Blinders? Yeah, Peaky Blinders, yeah. It's basically about, like, some fucking British gangs and shit like that. In between, like, World War II and World War I. So, like, during the 30s and shit. It's actually pretty cool. I've seen some scenes off of that, and that's, like, another one I want to check out. Based on, there's actually, like, based on a true, gang, that was in England. What else? There's, like, another show that I wanted to check out. Honestly, like, I mean, there's just, like, too many that, for me to want to check out the count. If this isn't a show, it should be in as heroes having to deal with stupid people actively fighting against their own safety if a building, why, oh god, why would you stand under it? Oh, if it's falling, yeah. If a building's falling, yeah, seriously. Or people that just kind of sit there and just, like, freak out, but just to stand there. But I guess that's why you have superheroes like Homelander and shit.
Hey, can I get my bike? How long will it take? Thank you. Right shots in winter. bombers into, and I was like, my fork doesn't feel that good. And then I remembered that the Saga Squad told me about a podcast. I ripped apart my brand new fork, and sure enough, the squad was right. This fork doesn't have
Proud Boys attacks a drag show and fails miserably.
extensions right at the seal.
Whoop.
So I hurried up. I was so excited to ride. Wow, that feels way better.
This expression they have when debris is about to fall on them. It's like, oh my god, what is that? No, I don't want to join Prime. Fuck you.
Versus rim brakes.
Proud Boys attack a drag show. Yeah, I saw this. Is this the one where the cops are just vibing? I love this dude. The cops boldly responding to the situation. So you have an honest, non-violent, law-abiding establishment being confronted by Proud Boys, presumed Proud Boys.
I'm just gonna assume they're Proud Boys. They're not outright dressed as them, but one of them is.
Sees the situation. Neurons begin firing. How will they respond? Turn right around. Get out of there.
Yeah, oh my god, they all literally turn around, besides, like, one of them. One of them's like, I think I'll just kind of keep a 6 feet social distancing, like, COVID's still in effect, I'm gonna be back here. Oh my god, and his fucking vest says gang unit. Bro, like, you're a part of your local PD's, like, gang unit operations and shit. Like, isn't this, like, your fucking forte, you stupid, like, goddamn flatfoot motherfucker? You fucking... Oh, they all turn away.
Why are they acting so cowardly? Yeah, probably because
They're friends with them.
probably because the cops here would be joining the Proud Boys if they weren't in uniform. Yeah, they got pepper sprayed.
I'm a fascist, but I also respect
people
personal
in
health.
The drag show event pepper sprayed the Proud Boys, which is great, by the way. Very funny. You guys
Good.
should all have pepper spray, by the way. Pepper spray is one of the best, like, just reflexive defense tools that you can use that's least likely to get you in trouble with the courts later, you know?
That's true.
Anything else gets legally complicated. Pepper spray is usually pretty legally straightforward. The guy at the end was like, we need every cop out here. Yeah, I don't know the fuck that means. What, do they want to form a human wall here? There's very obviously 3 guys trying to, like, bust their way into the... Not 3, sorry, there are 5 of them. Maybe 6, I don't know how many of them are in on it. That guy, probably? This is some number of dudes who are trying to bust their way into the establishment. Here you have 3 armed and armored officers. Literally, all they would have to do is walk up and grab one of them by the scruff of the neck. That's literally it. They're
Just
armed.
do it like their mama does. Just grab them by the fucking nip of their ear. Just, you know, just start carrying them away. That's all they have to do. And they'd be like, I'm sorry, mom, I'm like, you know, they just start going to PTSD mode and, you know, and hope they don't get a fucking, you know, brutal fucking beating ass spanking, you know, and shit from mama. Like, as soon as that happens, like, the PTSD kicks, like, boom, like that. And they're like, oh my god, I'm sorry. You know, and they start freaking out.
Wearing a bulletproof vest. Here's a gun. There's a gun. There's the taser. Like, you just walk forward, grab one of them by the shoulder.
Oh my god, yeah, dude, this cop literally is dual wielding, bro. He's like, I'm gonna dual wield like I'm fucking John Wayne here, brother, but let me just, like, literally turn around and run away from, like, you know, 4 beer belly dash fucking Proud Boy flat motherfucking foot some bitches. Like, you're dual wielding fucking Glocks, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. And you're a bitch.
Hey, you know, pays him. But nope.
Do I need a frying pan?
you
Not the
get
frying pan!
Tactical retreat. Woo! You know? Wait, no, that's a taser, not a gun. I thought the taser was on the left, the gun's on the right, right?
You won't be able to aim for shit? Yeah.
Yeah, the yellow ones, they make the tasers yellow, the guns are on the right, yeah. I think.
But there's another gun, though.
Yeah, but they don't.
There's straight up, like, he has straight up 2.
They all walk away. What are they... What are you doing? Are you walking away? Like,
Yeah, they all literally walk off.
Here, you know?
They're like, alright, our job's done, bye.
Proud Boy guys are still right here. It was donut time. It's donut time. Hey. Maybe they got hit by pepper spray? The cops? I think this guy did. The one right here. I think this guy caught some of it. because he turns away and covers his mouth and starts coughing. This guy looks like he was just protecting himself from it. I think it got him a little bit. I don't know if it got the lady, and I'm pretty positive it didn't get this guy, the bald one, because he was out of there pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So I guess the only person here who I don't blame that much is this guy.
And I somehow get the feeling it's not someone to get the calculations and head to where his bolts will hit. Yeah, probably not.
Sucks. If he got some...
I mean, yeah, you use one so you can aim down the barrel, but, yeah, I mean, in close quarters, I mean, dual wielding actually isn't necessarily a bad idea. Because, I mean, if you're in close quarters, like, if I have two and I have one right there and I got one right there, like, I mean, there's not exactly, like, you know, even though I'm will be looking at two different spots, like, you know, it's, you know, if there's two different dudes there, like, bam and bam and shit, you know, it's like, I mean, like, it can have its utility, but it's not exactly very practical outside of anything in, like, close quarters room situations and shit, but even then, it's not necessarily a good idea, because having a spare hand is good to, you know, maybe grab something, open a door, you know, like, pick some up, you know, hold somebody down. Like, I mean, it's the free hand is more practical than having two occupied hands. That's why usually having one pistol, or, you know, if you have, like, a shield or something and a pistol, you know, so, like, you know, let's say you bust into the room and shit, you can drop the shield and you still have your free hand and side, you know, so... If you're up against just one person, it's kind of yeah, it's literally beyond pointless if you're up against one person. Like, if you're, like, you know, a 2 to 3 man team and you're busting a room full of dudes and shit, like, I mean, I can see it then, but, like, when are you, as a random civvy or even a cop, is that going to happen? And even then, you're just going to get the AR-15 at that point. So, it's just like, I mean, or the shotgun. So, either way, it's like, it's not exactly practical, because there's other better... useful weapons or useful, you know, tools, you know, overall for dealing with that shit, instead of just having two sidearm, you know, and just hope for the best. I mean, that probably made a little bit more sense, especially for intimidation wise, back in, like, the Wild West cowboy era and shit, but not really so much now. Because when you couldn't even hit something with the broadside of a barn with one fucking gun, you might as well have two to increase the odds of hoping you hit something downrange. I mean, fuck. Back then, it made at least kind of sense.
He inhaled it.
Especially when it took forever to reload shit, because having this spare gun, at least, like, hey, I can at least use one, and then I can pull out my other with my other hand and put the other one away. It was actually very common for cowboys, and at least people in the Wild West, especially if they could afford it, to have, like, up to, like, 2 or 3 or 4, you know, guns on their side, so once they're out of ammo on one, they just put it away and just pull up the other one. So, I mean, it makes sense, honestly. I mean, if anything, that's where the whole, like, dual-wielding fucking, like, gimmick came from. It was, like, from that shit. Because it was more practical to at least have one, you know, in your spare hand while you're shooting with the other. So once you're out, you could just, you know, have the other one ready to go and have the, you know, holster the other while you're shooting. Pull out the other one while you're still shooting the other once that's out of ammo. And just go back and forth. Like, I mean, it makes sense in that situation, but... like, unless you still are fucking rocking single actions these days, which there's not much of a reason for that unless you want to look cool. And plink, you know, some shit down range on the fire range of that shit. Like, I mean, there's no reason for it. Like, frankly, like, if a cop wants to dual wield, or, like, anybody, like, you know what, the only way they could dual wield pistols is if they're single action revolvers. That's the only way they can do it. Like, if they do it any other way, then nope, they're not allowed. That would be against the law. You have to have single action revolver. Any caliber, doesn't matter, but it has to be single action and a revolver. That's it. Because at least then, you know, there could be some sense to it. Gonna be hella fucking purist about it. Picture the story, dog goes up to some more cops, and I know you're thinking, oh no, but then the dog pulls out 2 revolvers and shoots them both dead. Dude, that dog is based. Based dog.
His sinus is on fire right now. Maybe he can step off. This guy is still here? Where are you? You know? Cops are trained to deal with pepper spray direct hits. They could fucking say. No, I'm just saying, if he wants to, like, walk back for a second and not, like, hack up a lung there and then walk back, that's fine. Like, these guys are fine, you know? Pepper spray stays in the air for a while. Yeah, but they shouldn't be, like, walking back here. Like,
Put their
Look,
heads
if
down.
this dude can brave being right there, so can the cops. Okay, if this guy,
No
this
shit.
man of men, has the strength to stand a couple feet in front of here, I think the cops do too.
With a fume of pepper
Big
spray,
male,
dude.
Performance. Oh, here we go. Second video. Roughly a dozen people have gathered on the opposite sidewalk, shouting insults to patrons and police.
Weirdo. You guys know about the degenerates. Every single last one of you. You guys
So much fucking projection coming from them. The only fucking degenerates I see are a bunch of fucking far-right Proud Boy fascists who want to cry about fucking drag shows and trans people and the LGBT fucking just literally being a mere existence in society. Sukov from Shotgun. I can't help but notice you two flatfoots, cock shotgun, are both bothering my friend here.
The first thing he says is chimps, right? I always appreciate it when they're less, like, obscure, you know? Having people in public who are promoting the Republican groomer or trans drag stuff or whatever, also calling black people chimps and degenerates. I heard chimps there. That sounded like chimps to me. Does make him look pretty bad. Also, again, like, if the cops wanted to, this is disturbance of the peace right here. Like, 100%. If the cops wanted to round these boys up, it's disturbance of the peace.
Still sore as fuck. Oh, from the hike? Dude, I am too, dude. When I was working today, I definitely was working a little slower today because I'm sore. Ugh. But hey, that means it was a good hike.
Across the street. Like, if this was some, like, fucking drunk
It's
homeless
good shit.
black guy, they would have been arrested before the cop even rounded the corner.
If it was a homeless black guy, like, yelling all this fucking, absurdities and shit, they would have just shot him. And just said he was resisting arrest, planted crack on him. And say he was on crack. That's what would happen.
Over here to get the arrest. But for these guys, they just get to sit here and do it or whatever. Yeah. Probably because they're, like, related to the cops.
And white. And friends with cops, yes.
Yeah, they wouldn't sprint at the homeless black guy. There'd be bullets sprinting at them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, rely on the cops to save you. Really, though, pepper spray is a super good investment, you know? I've said this before on stream, but...
Yeah, it seems like, honestly, they won't do shit. Cops don't do shit if you defend yourself against fucking a bunch of Proud Boys, so... Yeah, pepper spray, tasers, at the very minimal, that needs to be, something that leftists should arm themselves with. Tasers, some pepper spray. Especially for your career, at the very minimal, because, like, yeah, it kind of deters a lot of people, like, in that video. Even cops, apparently, because they're too cowardly to just keep them away, I guess. So, I mean... Because, yeah, if you got a bunch of people trying to, like, assault and attack a drag show and shit, yeah, pepper spraying the fuck out of them is frankly the least they deserve, but is, worthy punishment nonetheless. Seafloor going more fast, yeah, I saw it. Where they are basically, like, making professors at universities registering their political affiliation, and, and if there's not enough Republicans, they're going to, like, heavily defund their schools and shit. Yeah, they'll probably try to shoot someone, but missed and got a cop or the other way around. It would not only would be hilarious, but frankly, I would just be okay with that. Let it happen. Let him eat themselves up. I just sit here and be like, oh, the Proud Boys. It's like, oh, they're shooting at me, but they missed and shot the cops, and now the cops are shooting. Okay, I'll just sit back. Okay. All right, let them do my job for me. Cool, sweet. Hey, missed one. He's over there. Nice, good shot. Cool. Cops did something right. How about that? I know. It's like they would do something right for once.
Situations you might get into where you're being threatened, but they don't meet the legal standard for lethal self-defense in your state. It'll depend state by state, but generally speaking, if a guy is hassling you,
they'll sit back because bullets.
At a gay pride
event, unless you got like that Giga Chad fucking Sigma mentality, then
or whatever. And like, there's some big redneck who's like shoving you, like some guy bigger than you, like you couldn't possibly defend yourself against them physically. They're shoving you, calling you or whatever, This is a fight that you can't win physically. You can't like beat them in a fight. That's not happening. But also, if you draw on them and put 18 bullets in their chest, you're going to go to jail because they haven't met the standard for lethal force, which would legitimize your use of lethal force. But if you have pepper spray, you get to go hog wild on that bitch. Pepper spray is lethal.
Yep.
You get to just have fun with it. You just get to blast off. Yeah.
Blast
I
off,
would strongly
bitch.
recommend having some kind of pepper spray. I don't know much about pepper spray. I don't own any, I've never really fared for my life that much going out, but
That's where you so charismatic weapons don't work on you.
Than you
Yeah.
attacking you does meet the standard for lethal force.
Doesn't Tasty
No,
fall under hog wild?
It depends on the kind of
Yeah.
attacking. If they're
In my
just
mind, at
shooting you,
least.
It doesn't. If they're like beating your ass, like you're on the ground and they're like punching you in the face, that's like potential for lethal force. Yeah. The basic.
I mean, at that point, I'd say that.
fight-
Yeah.
If a conflict either has the potential, like a reasonable likelihood of killing you, or like a decent possibility of escalating to that point, as demonstrated by the facts of the matter that you have at hand, then you're allowed to use lethal force to defend yourself. But that can really depend, Like a person with a baseball bat approaching you to like hit you, I think you can shoot them. You get cracked in the head with a baseball bat, that can kill you easily,
Very
But
much
if
so.
a person's coming at you with like, I don't know, like something like a tire lock, like you can still kill someone with a hit from that. But I think
Yeah.
it really depends on like a kind of arbitrary standard that the jury's going to have to rule on. I'm just saying, be careful. I saw that one though. Yeah, I mean we've all seen that. Yeah, you can check your state self.
That's why looking up on state laws on when it comes to personal self-defense and shit is always a good idea, especially now more than ever because for me, especially as a career person, I don't want one of these fucking Proud Boy motherfuckers thinking they just have free will to just beat the fuck out of me or some shit. Especially also as a stingent radical leftist too. So yeah, I definitely, honestly, I need to get some pepper spray for sure. At least to have, just, on my person, for personal carry. Just because then at least, if, especially if I'm at like a protest or some shit, and that tends to happen, then I can just go fucking hog wild and, if they're on the ground or some shit, or if they're, stumbling around, I can shove them on the ground, roll their head over and then just get all over this fucker's face and then just dip off and be like, all right, yeah, you're not going to be a threat now, bitch. Kicking the balls while I'm at it.
I'm only saying that generally speaking, pepper spray is a very reliable, both physically and legally, method of defending yourself. I really do recommend it if you're going to like a pride protest, by the way. Seriously,
Yeah.
It's underused. All those like conflicts between Antifa and the Proud Boys or whatever? Do you know how vulnerable everyone there is to pepper spraying? Like everyone there has got their bike locks and baseball bats and the Proud Boy side is carrying, just waiting for an excuse. But if there's like a real threat of you getting overrun or getting pushed over or whatever, you've just like over like 20 guys.
Fucked over like 20 people.
Seriously, one of the bigger pepper spray things, and just like you create a cloud of dispersal in front of you. Just the whole, they're just now.
They're fucked now. I love
doesn't
it.
violate physical contact. It can't be claimed to be lethal. It can be done at a reasonable distance. It's AOE. It's a AOE spell, baby! Legally, you can't kill someone who's using it because it can't be construed as a lethal weapon, That is to say, like, if you try to defend yourself with a gun, if you feel like your life is being threatened, and you pull a gun, and then they see you pulling a gun, and they pull their gun, and they shoot you, they're legally in the right. Because you drew on them. That is a legal threat. Brandishing a firearm legitimizes a person drawing on you.
I'm pretty sure outside of like a couple states at this point, like that's just pretty much like across the board. That's kind of the whole like you react situation where it's like if a fucking Proud Boy decides to draw and is either going to or is threatening to shoot, that's where in my mind the justification be like, all right, this is this motherfucker is most likely probably gonna start dropping bullets. So it's like, I mean, at that point, that's where, in my mind, and even in the legal sense, that could be justified.
Buffle, where it's difficult to
Been
tell.
plenty of times where I've seen far-right fascists, especially in Portland, draw and fucking aim first and shit, and luckily a bunch of people usually gain up on them first before even a fucking bullet's fired and shit, luckily. But I mean, it's still like, you know, a point of like, yeah, I mean, that's, you know, where the line gets fucking drawn. Like at that point, it's, you know, like you pretty much like threw any fucking like, you know, defense for yourself if you draw.
Or deserve,
Like whatever happens to you, you're gonna get it.
This is what happened with Rittenhouse. You know, we're like, you get this escalating series of people responding to other people's exercises of self-defense. But pepper spray doesn't have that problem. So I would recommend you guys get it. Yeah, Nerf pepper spray. True. How does pepper spray affect people with glasses? I promise you, it'll work just fine.
Yeah, it will be fine.
It'll do its job. Pooh dilly, it will. What about stun guns? Stun guns are a lot less reliable. Tasers are... So, pepper spray is pretty much guaranteed to moderately incapacitate everyone with very little threat of lethality. Tasers are somewhat guaranteed to significantly incapacitate one person. They can be lethal, and they require physical contact. Personally, I think for your guys' purposes, a pepper spray is sufficient. One of the reasons why police tend to use tasers...
I suppose if you got money for it, both.
Right? Or direct...
tasers can be deadly or not. All pepper spray will work for you if you hit your target. Pepper spray, like, depending on what type of pepper spray, you know, dispersal can you get, some of them literally just release a cloud. So depending on which one you get, I mean, you can get one that's more of like a straight shot one that kind of like shoots like a stream at people. That's more like directed. Or you can have like a more of just like a full on like crowd dispersal, like just unleash the cloud of just pepper spray and cough and just, yeah. I would say death, but it's not deadly. It's not great because of the blowback. Yeah, I mean, that's true, but, I mean, given when you have a whole group of Proud Boys that might want to gain up on you and they all got guns and shit, I mean, like, that's why you just launch, like, a wall and then you just step all the way back and just watch them all, like, you know, just all, like, fucking, just stoop into suffering and anguish. A cloud of suffering.
It's usually because, well, at least I've heard it, tasers tend to be more effective against people who are rampaging. If a person is high, if a person is, like, freaking the fuck out or has...
Self-defense grenade, where'd you get that?
The pepper spray is less likely to immediately put them down. Whereas a taser can reliably put most people down, but if they're wearing very heavy clothing or, like, you hit them in the wrong place because it requires physical contact or whatever... Yeah. Oh, yeah, also pepper spray can blow back and hit you. Yeah, guys, if you ever use pepper spray, walk backwards as you do it. So, walk that way. Yeah,
walk backwards. If there's
wind, be careful. You know, you don't want a strong upwind to...
oh, God, gross.
The most competent Boschite Antifa super soldier at the latest Pride protest, getting hassled by a Proud Boy, pulls up their bear spray, fires it, and the wind whips and just kicks it directly back into their face. Absolutely.
It would work.
I thought it only affected enemies, Yamaro.
Unless they have a fart fetish and they love the smell, and you're just like, psst, and they're like, that smell just makes me hard. It's like, now you just made me hard to fucking beat you now. Fire. Now you made me aggressive and horny.
I'm afraid.
God.
Oh, dude, if Andy No got that shit on video, that would be 10 trillion views on Twitter and YouTube. Oh my God. Antifa menace attempts to assault American protester with bear mace. God says otherwise, and it's just, you can see the, like, orange, like, mist fly right back at you. My girlfriend ordered pepper spray online when it arrived. Her mom thought it was perfume and sprayed herself. That's fucking based. Do you think that mom for a second?
Oh my God! Just the way he said that. It's like, I got some bear mace from my girlfriend. She thought it was perfume and sprayed herself. And he's just like, that's fucking based, my dude. Just so casually. God. I love Osh sometimes.
Self was like, wow, I guess this is what the boys are into these days, you know? Or like, wow, this is some hard stuff. She's like screaming and vomiting. That's why we use pepper gel. There's less blowback. But yeah, there's so much stuff that I don't know about. Yeah, look into it. Look into it. Hey, here we go. Vosh, that was a joke. This? Well, I know this is staged. This is clearly an actress in front of a professional camera, but the principle is what we're talking about here. The pepper gel? Oh, the gel was a joke. Oh, I don't know. Jeez, I don't know. I think a lot of people...
Well, if you threaten them gay spray, yeah, it totally works, so one spray of this and your rooster meat won't be the only cock you'll like.
Really think about pepper
Dude, half of them unironically would probably believe it.
Is kind of feminine. Does that sound weird? I feel like that's a feeling I have in my head. It's not a justice.
It's the Gorman juice.
Like...
To try to spray it at us all.
The masculine self-defense is a gun or a knife. Feminine self-defense is pepper spray or a taser, but a taser is more masculine than a pepper spray is. 90% of the time when pepper spray is like discussed in common parlance, isn't it like alongside a whistle or something, you know? I feel like that's kind of fucked. I'm not making a prescriptive argument. I'm just talking about implicit social biases here. I always say stuff that I always say, like, do you guys ever feel like...
I mean, at least around here, I don't see it, because if anything, I mean, there's a lot of, you know, people that actually straight up do carry pepper spray, knives, or tasers with them as self-defense. Those are usually, like, the main things that people generally carry around here. Chicks and dudes. So, I mean, I guess maybe it is still maybe on a general level. I guess, you know, to some degree, it's like... Yeah, real self-defense, you know, is a gun. You should probably get that. And it's like, no, I mean, not realistically. I mean, I guess maybe for certain scenarios, like hiking and shit, because you just never know if there's, like, some crazy, you know, dude or a fucking predator or some shit. You know, like in those cases. But, I mean, even then, it's not really that necessary. But, you know, at least with something like pepper spray or, you know, taser or shit like that, I mean, yeah, like, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Like, I mean, frankly, I mean, it's probably better to have at least everybody to at least have some of that around.
It feels sometimes, and then people are like, why do you think that should be the case? So, like, no!
Like, you know, maybe like some for home, you know, yeah, just like some for your person and shit, you know.
There is a such thing as pepper spray gel. Also, according to this image of it being used on a mannequin with glasses, it will literally kill you.
Oh my god! Jesus! Oh my fucking Christ! That's like pepper gel?
If you got hit with this, like, your life has to be over, right? You're like blind forever. What could you possibly... This is just chili. This is just a bucket of chili. There's also a roll-on version. Literally just spraying Tapatio hot sauce. Yeah. Looks tasty.
Oh
can you literally, like, eat food with pepper spray? Like, it's got all the same shit as hot sauce, just like...
What did you get hit with? Apparently it was like pepper gel, but it just straight looks like some spicy ass like chili or something.
Had like a teeny tiny bit of pepper spray, like a little spritz. Wouldn't recommend it. What if you had like...
well, we'll take care to have honest meaning. This state rights bullshit has gone completely disproven. At this point, the GOP are now trying to ensure the state constitutions don't apply on how elections are held. Yeah, because they basically just want to make it so that, like, you know, they have total fucking control and then, you know, minority rule over, you know, the entire fucking, you know, the country, really. Not just the states. Like, they want to use the states to rule the country, essentially. That's, like, states' rights in their mind. Like, honestly, the whole states' rights thing was never about, like, states actually, you know, like, you know, having, like, the, you know, experiment of, like, you know, basically acting like their own semi-autonomous little, like, baby countries within a country and shit. It was all about, like, you know, how do we have states basically, you know, take power in federal government and, you know, control it. And, you know, with the minority rule of the said states, because, you know, majority of them tend to be minority ruled or whatever the fuck when it comes to the Republican conservative far right and shit, so hence, you know, like, using the states to rule over the federal government and have them basically be the edict of it. It's not exactly states' rights if you really think about it. If anything, the more federalist perspective of things tends to be more about states' rights and shit, because it doesn't have, like, other states, you know, forcing edicts, you know, on everyone else, even within its own state or outside of it. Because a lot of this fucking shit that, you know, these states are doing has blowback and fucking effects, not just in their own state, but elsewhere, you know, and shit.
burritos that's open, and you've already laid out all of the ingredients, and then you have like one of the little mini pepper sprays, you know, like that, and then you shake it around. And do you think that'd be good? It might be good. Forbidden condiments, yeah. You can just taste terrible. Well, it'll be spicy. The pepper spray paintball SMG. What? Holy shit! This company sells guns that fire breaking capsules of pepper spray. Jesus Christ!
It's what the fucking cops shoot at you.
Cool. Bring the pepper.
I honestly want to get one of those.
MP7 to the protest. Yeah, loading the pepper RPG.
Pepper RPG
into my into my tube. You know, loading the pepper spray javelin missile into my launch platform. Yeah, turning on the computer to triangulate the location of the heat source that I'm launching my
pepper spray drone missile.
my 40 kilogram pepper spray grenade directly into.
Oh my god. Yes, I love it. I want an RPG that fires like a gigantic like pepper gas canister or some shit that just like explodes everywhere. That'd be amazing. The Cano Christian fascism is letting us last fair. We need to be the piss to sizzle it out. Can we just use like cement? Piss is kind of lame. It doesn't bury it. Cement does. Cement buries it. I like that idea. Let's bury that bitch with cement. Because it'll put it out and bury it. I like that idea. You booba. It's a stream of justice. Yeah, a stream of concrete. Stream of concrete out of the fucking concrete truck. That's why I tell you what there, brother. Whatever, shit. Could be on the tube, yeah. What the hell? What's the virgin uncut and raw? Man boobs will vanish doing this workout. Like, what the fuck? Why would, like, okay, YouTube, you could just, like, go away with that. That's just, like, okay, what the fuck? Why? And I'm pretty sure there's a surgery for that. Pretty sure you don't necessarily have to, like, I mean, I suppose you don't necessarily have to have the surgery. I suppose, you know, working out can, you know, deal with that type of situation. But I imagine that, like, you know, depending on how severe the situation is, you could probably just, you know, just, what's it called? Like, gynecolomastic surgery, I think. Yeah, whatever it's called. I think that's what it is, so. The next generation is going to turn on the radio even harder than it's happening now. You brought us into a dying planet with no future. Now they're going to skin your life for nourishment. I mean, I hope they do a little bit more than that, but yeah, essentially. I mean, honestly, one thing I saw was that apparently, like, Dems now are gotten more popular just on the virtue of the Republican Christian fascists essentially just being so shitty. And just basically being so blatant and foghorn and all the shit that they're doing. And which, honestly, I mean, it kind of annoys me, though, because, like, what, is it really just that easy? When they do nothing, and yet, you know, people are just, like, kind of supportive of them again, you know, because of that. It's like, give me a fucking break. It's like, come on. Oh no, there's only something we could have done to prevent this. Yeah, I know. I mean, I do know at least I know with a lot of this whole support to it that, oh my god, this is fucking weird. But, that with that, there's, you know, a lot more of the, like, more, like, social left and, like, progressive economic left type of Dems and shit, like John Fetterman, are gotten way, way, way more popular because of it, though. Honestly, especially with Fetterman, like, I honestly kind of hope that he wins in Pennsylvania and shit, and honestly he's able to use that traction to gain a lot more national popularity, and then fucking use that as an ability to potentially make it, you know, take it up, you know, for president or some shit in the future. Can I fucking help? This is not for you, this is for me, but I can't, like, I'm trying to struggle to open this goddamn piece of shit. Okay, yes. Okay, I'm doing exactly what... Oh my god, I hate these things. Are you fucking kidding me? What type of, like, hell spawn goddamn containers are these, dude? Oh, we're supposed to have them child-proof. Well, evidently they're stoner-proof, too. Wait. Oh my god, for fuck's sake. Yeah, yes. And outward. That's literally what is going on here. You fucking piece of shit. Oh my god. Why? You know, I will literally just, like... Do I have a knife? No, I don't. God damn it. They're in my room. Fuck. Why do you keep looking at me? Stop. This is not for you. This is for me. Alright, I have pierced the hole. Oh, that actually kind of helped a little. Okay. Bigger. Oh my god, what a goddamn nightmare. Okay. Oh my god, come the fuck on. I hate these things. Yeah, I'm just ripping that whole thing. Fuck you. Take all you out. Oh wow, that's a lot more than I thought. Okay. There we go. God! Alright, which... Oh, there we go. Here's my empty one. Oh wait, that's not it. Ah, here we go. A little big for it, but whatever. Can I help you? This is what it is. Do you want that? Really? Yeah, you're probably gonna sneeze now. That's what I thought. I'll just put weed right in front of his nose and he just turn his nose away to it. Wow. Well, at least I know he won't eat my weed. He won't accidentally eat it. You goof. Okay, you know what? I'll give you a little weed. You're sitting there so pretty. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Palm. Up. Jump. 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 There you go. For a narcissist, they say dialogue is their biggest fear. However, I think it may be quite the opposite forever and ever. For a narcissist, I think it would, I think if anything, it's probably more or less, you know, the fear is just not being recognized, you know, shit, you know, once they're dead. More so than anything. I mean, living alone. Yeah, like, I don't think that's necessarily their biggest fear. I think it's more or less, you know, not, you know, having, like, some sort of, like, you know, status once they leave. It's like, oh, yes, I, you know, have, you know, put my little touch on everything. Yes, me. I mean, pretty much as long as they got theirs and shit, they don't really care that much. As soon as you leave for work, he has rape parties. I mean, I would say he probably does, but, I mean, he's not usually alone when he's at home. Because my dad and my roommate are usually here, and he's kind of chilling. Every now and then he'll have little parties. But they're not like full-on rave parties. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh. Look, it's so cute. Yes. There. You're just so floofy. Such a thick floof. Immortality will drive anyone insane, but especially someone who needs attention way more than other people normally do. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't, frankly, fucking want immortality. Like, I wouldn't mind having, like, you know, decent longevity and shit. But, you know, like, I wouldn't mind living, like, you know, if we had, like, ability of, like, you know, delayed aging and shit and being able to, like, kind of live longer and shit. Like, I think that'd be kind of cool, but... I mean, I'd still want to cut off. I'd be like, alright, you know, I think I'm ready now. You know, there would be a certain point where I'm just like, alright, I'm definitely done. Immortality, yeah, essentially. Like, the ability to be like, alright, you know, I've pretty much kind of lived long enough to just kind of do what the fuck I want to do. 300,000 years is long enough. Yeah, 300,000 years, yeah. So, yep, that's long enough. I think I'm ready. I mean, I wouldn't mind, you know, if I was the ability, like, you know, maybe a couple thousand. Just kind of see where humanity goes if it does go anywhere. But, you know, it's just like, if it ends up getting, like, way too fucked, I'll be like, alright, I don't want to really be here to the very end, so, alright, I think I'll call good around, like, you know, 10 minutes till midnight, basically. Imagine if you couldn't die, but you kept aging. Oh, dude. What the fuck? No, I wouldn't want that. Not that, honestly. That's a little, like, I mean... I guess it depends how severe the process is. Like, if it's kind of gradual, then, you know, it'd be alright. But if it's, like, you know, rapid and gets, like, fucking, you know, little tense and shit, then it'd be like, damn. I don't know. Oh, what the fuck? Former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe is fighting for his life in a hospital after being shot at a campaign event. Shinzo Abe got shot? What the fuck? Abe collapsed and was bleeding from the neck? Oh. Oh, that's fucking critical. By apparently homemade gun before being rushed to the hospital. Japanese current Prime Minister said Mr. Abe is in critical condition as doctors work to save him. Currently, doctors are doing everything they can at this moment. Jeez. Remain unknown, but a link with the upcoming legislative elections weekend could not be ruled out. Elections are being held in this very foundation of the democracy and such an event to play. Okay. So, homemade gun was constructed of two pipes taped together and designed. It's. Huh. Authorities identified the man shooting as Tetsuya Yamagami, a 41-year-old resident of Nara and a former member of the Maritime Self-Defense Forces. So the SDF. So the GSDF, basically. That's where he knows how to make a gun, because he's former military. Well, I guess not military, but it's basically the Japanese military. Mr. Yamagami has been arrested for attempted murder, national... I mean, he kind of did a little more than that. It's kind of an assassination attempt, more than just a murder, but okay. He admitted to shooting Mr. Abe. He said he was dissatisfied with the former prime minister and intended to kill him. Oh, yeah, just being merely dissatisfied, makes you just want to shoot a man, you know what I mean? I'm dissatisfied with you. I'm gonna shoot you now. I'm pretty sure there's some other attentions and some other motives besides that. So it seems like a very recent development here, though. So guess we'll find out a little bit more about that tomorrow or something like that. I guess. But damn, I don't really know much about Shinzo's politics or anything like that. But shit. I wonder what political shit's going on in Japan for this to have been such a thing. Especially such first shot sound like a toy. You stab someone because you're just mildly irritated. Yeah, I'm just mildly irritated with you, so I'm just gonna kind of stab you a few times. Just Oh, damn. So, from the article, it says Abe got shot twice. According to a witness that said that the first shot caused Mr. Abe to stumble backwards and that he fell on the ground after the second shot. Came from behind. The first shot sounded like a toy. He didn't fall in there. It was just a loud bang. The second shot was more visible and you could see a spark and smoke. After the second shot, people surrounded him and gave him cardiac massage. He was speaking on an event before Sunday separate House elections. All campaigning was immediately suspended by a Japanese military. The attack on a man who's maybe Japan's best known politician comes from, despite the country's famously low levels of violent crime and tough gun laws, politically. Which... I mean, it kind of shows that, even with very heavy restrictions, there are going to be people that, going to slip through the cracks and shit. But that's not a point against the regulations. It's just, kind of the acknowledgement of, but no, notice how, it is a thing where the dude had to fucking make one to, in his basement, basically. And just kind of hope it worked, which I guess in this case it did. Twice. So, yeah, I mean, it's like, And he was only able to get two little pop shots, and that was it. So, I mean, there's... I would imagine that, I personally, want to go so severe like Japan with it, but, it's as if strict laws on those things, and, less violence with said things. Weird. Why'd you do that? You talked during the movie. It's like, yeah, I was mildly irritated with you. You talked during the movie, so yeah, I just kind of stabbed you a few times. This bitch is just anyone out there. This bitch is just out there. How does this person function? Wait, who? Rose Mullet. Feel really stabby right now. Someone tries to rape you, that doesn't give you a right to fucking murder them. People defending that disgust me. Your life is not in danger. 99.99999% of women don't die from rape. What? If you kill a man in a situation, you'd be charged with murder. Pro-life, repeal the sex. What? I kind of agree with this Aubrey Andrews chick. Yeah, I'm feeling very stabby right now. Frankly, I don't give a fuck if your life is not lethally or, mortally in danger and shit like that. Because, yeah, maybe your partner gets a little, rape you if you're some shit. If you decide to, use, straight up lethal force to defend yourself from a fucking rape, I think that's justification to straight up. like, yeah, your whole entire body autonomy, especially on a sexual level, is being fucking violated. Yeah, like lethal force is merited, in my opinion. I mean, it's not the first thing to go to, in my opinion, but like, I mean, if everything else fails, then yeah, like, you should probably be fighting for your fucking life on that one. Like, what a dumb bitch. I bet I wonder if she would say that if, you know, she was a victim of such a thing. I wonder if she would have the same fucking opinion. Not that I advocate for that, but I'm just saying. That's National Woman on the account, right? Rose Mole. Let me look at that fucking PFP. Frankly, that literally looks like you can find, like, I mean, that literally looks like, you know, something you could just, this looks like a picture you could find on, like, some random girl's Insta. Or, like, a TikTok PFE picture. This has to be, like, some 40-year-old man. Chances are, dude, I'm feeling like there's some sussy baka-ness with this profile. Real Rose Mole. I'm very sus on that one. Because straight up, it's just like, what? Like, if someone tries to rape you, that, like, it does give you the right to not necessarily murder. And that wouldn't even be murder in my mind. That'd just be self-defense. But it gives you the right to, like, any form of fucking self-defense against the fucking perpetrator of that. You know, so get bent, crazy psycho bitch. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't care if you gouge the person's eyes out if they're trying to rape you. Like, that is 100% merited. Like, I mean, what the fuck? Like, I mean, it shouldn't have to be, like, a conversation, but apparently this bitch is making it. Like, ugh. Oh, you're so pro-life that you're gonna excuse rape and actually defend the rapist. Like, get fucked. And the whole 99 point whatever fucking arbitrary number she threw out is bullshit. Like, there's been plenty of accounts where women have been raped and murdered, and then raped again after they're killed. So, yeah, there's been plenty of times where that's happened, you know, so that's some bullshit. Hence why the lethal force part of the self-defense when being raped is kind of an okay thing. Because you don't know if you're going to be a victim of that. And this also goes for men too, because men can also be raped, not just by other dudes, but I mean, it's just like, if you got like, I mean, it's like, if it just doesn't matter, like, I mean, if human being rapes human being A raping human being B, human being B has every right to use any form of fucking defense or retaliation against human A due to their actions of raping a human B. Pretty simple. Gender, sex, fucking background, everything else need not apply, as far as I give a shit. That's why it's logic to another crime. Most robberies don't end in murder, so it doesn't give you a right to use lethal force against a mugger. See how stupid is that? Yeah, and it is. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say, you know, you should absolutely, like, it's the same premise. Like, you shouldn't absolutely just go straight to the lethal force metric of that. But it would be a card you can use if you want, I suppose. But I would heavily encourage other options if you have them, like the whole pepper spray and like tasers and shit like that. I mean, I definitely encourage at least everybody having some shit like that. And then you know, but if you got other shit, you know, then, and that's, like, if you have, like, a knife, like a foldable knife in your pocket, and that's all you have, then fucking use that. Like, that's what you got. I mean, it's such a stupid fucking thing. What are you doing? Excuse me. Why do you keep licking? Oh my god. Why do you keep licking the peaches? Stop. Stop it. Assuming profile's fake, I'd feel really bad for the person in the picture. Are you that crazy bitch on Twitter? Dude, if it is fake, I really do. And I hope she, one, like, sues, and two, fucking just destroys that fucking account. But if it is real, and that chick is real, then again, I would honestly wonder what her fucking opinion would be if she happened to be a victim, you know, of a crime like that. Not that I, would advocate that, because I'm not, but I'm just saying, it's like I wonder what her position would be if that happened to her. I don't want it to, but, I'm just, it kind of makes me wonder, like, if you're, especially if you're a woman and that's what you fucking think, it legit makes me wonder, it's like, it's like you're basically that privileged that you're not in a socioeconomic condition or in a situations in your life where you have to fucking worry about that shit. So you're straight up just fucking lucky, frankly, because even in more higher up, like society and shit, women can be at risk of that type of stuff. Look at like the preppy ass like rich kid fucking like fraternities and shit. Like, there's all sorts of fucking rampant sexual abuse that goes on there. And all those, kids and shit are usually a bunch of fucking dorks that have silver spoons in their fucking mouths. For men and the women. Either that or her upbringing was really fucked up. That too. That could be another thing. Like, where she was, like, abused and shit, and was just kind of taught to just kind of accept it, and actually, it would be wrong, and, to fight back or whatever. Yeah, that could be it too. Or maybe just a little bit of both, because she doesn't understand, like, the real fucking trauma and ramifications of how rape is, so I don't know. Either way, fucking psycho bitch. It makes me really wonder what her fucking background is when it comes to these circumstances. Because I just asked her, it's like, would you say the same thing if you were a victim of that? She's like, yeah. It's like, have you been a victim of it? No. Okay. I would have wished it on you, but be curious if your position would change if it did. Oh, DFF it burned in my mind now, like seared in. Oh, dude, with the Pelosi, don't remind me, man. If Pelosi was like 30 years old, I might have been like, hit booba. But, dude, it's a fucking mummy. Ugh. Like, if it was like Pelosi from like 4,204 BC, then I can, be like, alright, you got 30-year-old Pelosi right here. I can vibe with that. But no. We got like 6,000-year-old mummified plastic surgeon lizard bitch fucking demon spawn creature booba. It's like, ugh. If I wanted that, I could just go to like some Satanist church. Because at least then it'd be sexy. Or just go to fucking like E621 and like, just see what the furries are up to. Furries always got some weird crazy shit going off. Booba and fucking weird like mummified mythological things. Well, honestly, furries really have a big thing for like a subgenre for fucking mythology and shit, honestly. I guess I could see it, but like, there's a lot of it, and that's what really kind of gets me. There's like a lot of it when it comes to like Greek mythology shit. I'm just like, what the fuck? Okay. Fucking mosquito got in my room, blood-sucking bastards. Oh, little prick. Luckily, there hasn't been any really around here. So far. I mean, there has been like one or two occasionally. There's been a few times where I've had them buzzing around, but it hasn't really been this bad, that bad this year. At least around here for right now. Subject to change, I have a feeling. I mean, if all this rain, I mean, you think there would be a little bit, but no, I guess not. Just because, I mean, if all the rain gets like a lot of like water, flow and shit. So mosquitoes don't like flowing water. So. Texas to fine corporations $100,000 for paying for employee abortions. I don't, like, honestly, that's just going to be like, oh, if that's the case, then we'll just pay for our employees to up and leave with us into other states. Like, honestly, I could see that. I mean, it'd be weird if, like, some corporations unironically actually end up being somewhat pro-worker and benevolent just because of this shit in certain states. But the free market. I know, bro. Free market, though. It's like, hey, the free market. Corporations ought to decide what they ought to do. Well, we'll pay for employees to have abortions, if they need it with their health care. What? This much bullshit, we're gonna fine you. It's like, what? Fucking morons. It's like the whole, like, concept and the idea of a free market is just... I mean, it just, frankly, as far as I'm concerned, has never truly existed as a thing, or even really as, like, a theory. It's like, it's just a bunch of fucking word salad shit. It's like, oh yeah, the free market and its invisible hand will be able to just, like... I mean, yeah, and it's a meme, basically, but it's like, yeah, it will be able to sort things out, and we'll be able to, like, dictate what is, better, and what isn't, and shit, because people will go based on quality and, based on what's best and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, huh? It's like, are we sure about that? It's like, has that actually ever been surely executed properly, ever? Because I'm trying to think about that, and I don't see it. To change your minds depending on when it suits them. Of course. It's just them being hypocritical, two-faced fucking snakes. Nothing new with that. Ugh, too many fucking snakes. Instead of, like, America shouldn't have the eagle as its fucking national animal. It needs to be a goddamn fucking snake. A two-faced fucking viper of some sort, dude. That's what, like some sort of, like, Arizona viper or some shit. That's what it needs to be. Like a two-toned, two-faced viper. Because, honestly, that's really what is best resembled. A mosquito. Well, that'll be the national insect. We'll have, like, we'll have, like, a macro animal, and then we'll have, at least snakes are useful. Well, yes, yeah, but I mean, for the potency and its venom. Are insects not animals? They are, but we're, macro animal, micro animal. Micro animals being a mosquito, and the macro animal being a snake. Boom. Boom. I was trying to get to it, but, it's just like, you start commenting and start trying to refute my shit. It's like, hey. Ha! Study finds that being hangry is a real thing. Hunger really does cause anger, and an empty stomach can be responsible for more than a third of your foul mood. A world first study has found. No shit! Oh my god, I've known, like, Too many goddamn people I've known, you know, myself included, that will straight up get more pissy and ornery because I haven't eaten anything. Or just haven't eaten much in a minute. Like, you know, in a couple hours or whatever. I've gotten in those moods. It's straight up like a subconscious primal thing. I know it. Because your brain is like food, hungry, you wish to eat. And when that brain is subconsciously telling you that over and over and over again, especially when your stomach starts growling and you're like really starting to get hungry and shit, and then your brain is starting to kind of get frustrated with itself in a sense, and you'll start internally just being like, just like I really want food, but eventually you're going to definitely, start taking that out on people. Start taking that out. Especially if somebody or something starts, pissing you off. So, yeah, I mean, it's like, honestly, it's like you don't need to study to figure that one out. I guess it codifies it and basically just kind of confirms it, but I don't think you needed, like, a study to confirm that, though. Like, I think that was just, like, I thought that was just kind of a given, frankly. Sleep anger. It reminds me, apparently that's why hunger is good article. Saw the internet was actually a parody. Hunger. Oh, the World Hunger. Oh, that World Hunger article on the Onion Nuggets. Oh, thank fuck. Because if it wasn't, frankly, I was, like, gonna want to take that person and just, I don't even know. Yeah. Well, thank God it's a fucking parody. Because, sweet Jesus. Oh, wait, it wasn't on Onion Nuggets. I think it was a tweet you sent me. Was it on Onion Nuggets? I don't even know. It was sometime yesterday. I know yesterday was Wednesday, so I always tie that with Onion Nuggets now. Oh, man, I am a little sad that they don't do their stuff on Thursdays as much anymore. I think it was a tweet. Yeah, it was a tweet. Now that I remember. I sometimes just get this shit all melded together. Because frankly, like, a lot of the stuff that I end up reacting to when it comes to the world events either is, like, the Human Support, Rational National, Secular Talk, Pessimist Productions, just in all their properties. What else? I mean, sometimes Vosh, I guess. Diva Mama when she streams. I know she moved and is getting new setup, so she hasn't streamed in a while. Hunter Avalon lately. He's actually been pretty great. Who else? Conyer. I guess a lot, but primarily I would say Human Support and Pessimist Productions. Like, I think those are like the main two at this point. Like, those are like the first go-tos. I'm like, alright, let's see what my figurator's got. Cool. Alright, let's see what TJ, DFF, and all that shit's got going on for today. What's on their roster? I kind of like TJ's making at least like one video a day for July and shit, because I'm kind of curious for which video he's going to do for next. I thought it was the day before yesterday. Well, it's technically Friday, but I take the TJ approach and think it's Thursday still because I haven't slept yet. I mean, it might have been the day before yesterday. It might have been Tuesday. See, like I said, shit gets blotched up and shit for me. It gets all, like, morphed into, like, one metamorphosis. Oh, I just realized another dude I check out pretty frequently is Hassan, but I don't really usually go on his Twitch. I just check out the different React channels that upload clips and shit. And his main channel. I honestly don't know why Paul or TJ kind of dismiss him. Because honestly, like, he's pretty quippy with jokes and shit, and honestly is pretty good, at least on a general level, laying down, some basics about leftism and shit like that. And pretty much, honestly, like, if they, like, I bet if they honestly did have, like, one of them, gone on and talked with him, dismiss who? Hassan Piker. I mean, we've seen some of his stuff on here. Because I watch him from time to time. Here, I bet I could find... Oh, yeah. Yeah, here's one. Hey, just upload this.
Everybody on this.
I think we saw this on some other React, but I guess he uploaded on his main channel now.
Never happened.
HB 2280, hold on, let her finish.
3 people out of the 4 put their hand up when asked the question whether or not this was a corrupt, stolen election. That's awesome. This country is so sick. We are actually doing like some really fun shit. I feel like we're doing really cool shit. Like I can't. That's wild, bro. Come on. Not to be a lib, but that's pretty crazy. Cause like to me, that indicates that like 3 out of 4 people are just straight up insane. Like,
Just
that's
straight insane.
That's an insane thing. Wow, that's wild, bro. That's wild. That's wild.
God, they talk over me and I'm Italian. That shouldn't happen.
Whoa. Oh, she means like she didn't say Italian race. She just said like, you know, Italians talk over everybody. That's fucked up.
You know what? Why not get high-tech people that are going to be on the machines that are Republicans? A Democrat, Republican, get supervisors, equal amount.
That happens. We have parties looking over
That's
election
right.
results.
They're doing it now.
Dude, my favorite thing is when they literally describe something that is already commonplace. That's straight.
Yeah, she was just basically describing how to, like, you know, have fair elections, and it's like, woman, that's literally how it works. It's like, why don't we just have, like, people who are, like, you know, working on the high-tech upper ends of things, you know, counting everything and make sure things work properly, be, like, nonpartisan with Dems, Independents, Republicans, etc., blah, 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 and it's like, and the PBS dude's like, ma'am, excuse me, we already do that. It's just like, yeah, that's right, they're doing it right now. It's like, no shit, they have been doing that.
You know, it'd be crazy, but we should have, like, you know, people working the polls, as a matter of fact. We should ensure that, you know, this process is pretty streamlined, as a matter of fact, I think. And then maybe, and this is a pretty radical idea, but maybe we should do a recount. And if we don't like the recount, maybe we should do a hand-counted recount. It's like, oh, damn, bro, that's crazy. Why didn't anybody think of that, dude? If only they did that like 11 times in Arizona. Stop! Stop! I'm gonna cut the fat off our government like I cut the fat off my prosciutto. No!
Taking care of business.
I'm Paula Tuliani Zen, your candidate for governor. Our government is living high on the hog while Arizonans are struggling. I'm gonna cut...
Oh my god, that pig squirrel's actually in there. Oh my god. No.
government, just like I cut the fat off my prosciutto.
The prosciutto.
The prosciutto. I cut the fat off of my prosciutto. Which, why would you do that? Why would you do that for prosciutto?
First of all, why would you fucking cut the fat off the prosciutto? It's like, what? What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? You're not... Why would you cut the fat off that? That's like half the fucking flavor. What do you mean? She's literally 6 generations removed from Italy? Yeah, like, I mean, that's...
So I feel like TJ would get along a little bit, because I know he has, like, a little bit of a thing for cooking and shit. So it's just like... And I know Hassan, especially because he was, like... He did a whole binge watching in MasterChef for, like, the longest time. And it's just like... He's kind of learned some weird little tricks and trades of, like, cooking and shit. And also he cooks a little bit himself, too. Like, he'll straight up have times where he's just, like, feasting on a fat dish that he will either make or, like, his mama will make and shit.
That's not a parody, boys. That's real. This is not a parody. Also, by the way, who the fuck would cut the fat off of, like, one of the most savory...
Dude, that's a Chad right there.
Meats? That is such a stupid fucking thing to do.
Dude, that guy's a Giga Chad.
Finish. Mamma mia.
Mamma mia! Mamma mia!
Stop. Stop! No! She said Mamma Mia, bro.
Mamma Mia!
Fuck? Yo! What is happening?
Listen, I haven't been on a stage with this many women since I've been to a baby shower. It's been a while. I don't know how that's going to go over, Scott, but we'll let that hang.
We'll just let that hang in the air.
Seeing this? What is going on right now? Every fucking person has been literally batshit fucking insane.
Listen, I haven't been on a stage with this many.
This is the governor's debate for the Republicans in Arizona, by the way, just for reference. This is what's going on for the Republicans in Arizona for the who may or may not be their governor.
What? Why did he say that? What the fuck is going on?
Do you think Republican voters want a candidate who doesn't even believe in the vote?
I don't believe this primary had.
Please, dude, even Arizona conservatives are not stupid enough to fucking vote for a dude with this kind of haircut.
Our campaign is a movement. We're going to show up and vote in droves. They're going to have to cheat even harder in order to try to win this.
Your campaign's a psyop.
Your campaign's a psyop. Oh my god, just no elaboration.
Even harder?
We're going to show up and vote in droves. They're going to have to cheat even harder.
Oh, they're going to have to cheat.
In order to try to win this.
Your campaign's a psyop.
Bro, that dude with the fucking hedgehog haircut, straight up libertarian. He says psyop, dude. What is happening?
Our rights are life, from conception to death. And I believe...
No exceptions for rape or incest?
Well, that's a gray area. I don't know. That's a personal decision for a person.
Why can't we treat human life in the same way that we would treat alien life that we discovered on an alien planet?
How would you...
There's a reason we don't...
My brain can't even keep up. I don't even... We should make an exception for incest rape. It's like, well... At that point, it's like a personal choice, but it's like, oh yeah, wait a minute. It's like, keep going. It's like, I want to tell that lady, it's like, wait a minute. So if it should be a, quote, personal choice when it comes to rape or incest, why is it not that it's like, weird. Just a little curious. I was like pro-choice to a very slim degree. It's not great. The answer should be yes.
On.
There's a reason we don't...
What is going on? He has a point, though, I think. Yep, there you go. There's always a chatter who's going to be like, what do I always say? 30% of Americans will agree on anything. You can find 30% of Americans that agree on literally anything. Find a bill. Find it. No matter what it is, no matter how fucking psychotic it is, you are going to get 30% of Americans that agree on it. Just like 30% of the chat will literally agree on anything that they see, no matter how fucking insane it is.
Don't always right, Scott, because he's polling.
It's like, I don't know, maybe this person has a point.
0%.
No, 1%.
And this is what happens when you
lie.
He said 1%. He's like, no, I'm a fucking loser, but like not that big of a. I'm
it's
less
like,
of a,
hey, look, I'm not that big of a loser. I got 1%, bucko. Looks so I draw when I do on 6. I'm screaming. Plantain. Cum bucket. Oh my god, bruh. Like, Plankton, like, I don't know what steroids he took, but he just kind of grew huge, and I guess it kind of mildly deformed his left, well, I guess lack thereof of an arm. But that's kind of the, that's sort of the bread maker right there. Like, wow. And Plantain. I remember giving this to my dad as a kid, and he burst out laughing, and I couldn't understand why. The Holy Trinity. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in pies. What the fuck? Whoa. Wonker bar. Wanker bar. At school, forgive her for she does not know what she does. One time at Thursday, my mom was talking about my Thursday, I was so bored, I started drawing this random dude giving a speech. I'm a partner, and I drew a baby saying it wanted cake, but since it was a baby and babies don't understand English, I wrote cack. It was pronounced cock. Wait, or am I? daisies. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's kind of cute. But the sun literally looks like a fucking lion. It's like you got like a lion head. Or maybe it's supposed to be. I don't know. Is that? I think. I have no idea. Huh. People drawing. Like, I honestly have some pretty crazy, like, kid art somewhere stashed away.
You present me, okay?
The only
One of these days, if I could find some, I'll have to bring some out.
drag I've ever dressed in is a business suit or construction work clothes. I've never aspired to be Elvis Presley.
What? I'm like, this is, oh my god. Why is this happening?
Can we just hear that again?
The only kind of drag I've ever dressed in is a business suit or construction work clothes. I've never aspired to be Elvis Presley.
I've heard that multiple times and I still don't know what the fuck that means. I've heard that quote so many times that I still don't know what it means. I really don't. And if you don't aspire to be Elvis Presley, then you're literally are just a fucking loser. I don't even know what to tell you. That might not work.
Like,
there's a emote.
This is, oh my god.
Oh no, it did.
Why is this happening, dude?
All right, thank you very much. For our next opening statement, Carrie Lake.
Hello, Arizona. It's so good to be back in your homes.
We'll see who cancels who.
Wait, what?
Your words are as empty as
Oops, shit. God damn
your
it.
soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
Up yours, woke moral. We'll see who cancels who.
Damn. Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who. Oh my god, dude. Wasn't there like some, like, I remember like on the Fighting Boys early on stream, there was like some shit that was fucking like, hold on, I don't even know why I did that part of that, bro. It's like somewhere in this stream, I think it was near the end of it. Whoa. Okay, this looks lit.
T-minus 20 seconds.
Okay, that's cool. I think it was somewhere near the end or some shit. Like, with some Christian shit or something like that. Hold on, is there like a timestamp to it? Oh, there's 500 likes? Well, I want to make sure we get that. Hold on. Is there any timestamps? No one puts timestamps? No timestamps. God damn it. Fuck. I have to hunt for it. Son of a bitch. Oh, you know what? It will be in a live chat thing. I remember that much. Okay, is it? No, it's not that. I think it's like in this little section of shit. Right here, I think. Is it? No, it's not that. Where the fuck would it be? I know they delved into some weird Christian shit in this little stream. Where was it? Or did I like skip it? No. Man, what the fuck? I guess they didn't delve into Christian shit. I could swore they did in this stream, didn't they? Or am I looking at the wrong one? No? Whatever. I know it was somewhere in there or some shit. It was somewhere in there. Could swore I fucking remember it. Or maybe I'm just going crazy. Yeah, there ain't much. Nope. Boo. Boo. I love how in that retort, yeah, he basically he's actually okay with people canceling people. Yeah, pretty much. Could you take Jordan Pearson seriously, even if he was funny gone? Honestly, I'm not even sure I could. No, honestly, I couldn't. I just laugh at him, and he probably would just be like, "Shut up! Don't laugh at me." Should I forget if we're going today, but back around Saturday? I won't be able to just because of how the schedule's set up right now. I was kind of asking about it, and just because of just how shit is at the moment. I mean, I could. I mean, with the new person, I mean, I could ask him because I know he'll be here tomorrow, or not here, but at work tomorrow. So I can ask him and see if we could figure something out. I mean, I still could call in. Like, I mean, it's not, like, out of the picture, so, I mean, I guess, like, I wouldn't necessarily, like, expect me, but, I mean, like, I would at least, keep the ear open. But I wouldn't expect anything. But I'll see. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Because honestly, I could just ask to be like, hey, if it's cool, would you be alright with a call in? And if they're all especially fine with it, then because honestly, there's been plenty of times where we'll talk about calling day before, then we actually do it. So if anything, it actually kind of helps the people the next day because they at least expect it and know, and kind of plan the day a little bit for that. So I mean, all in all, I mean, like I said, I mean, don't necessarily outright expect it, but I mean, keep the ear out for it. I might be able to pull something off. Oh, I got the beer virus. Yeah. Drank a little too much the other night. Sweet little big pup. Here. Whoa. There we go. Yep. Base shirt, girls just want to have fun. Fundamental human rights. Base shirt. In fact, I'm saving that. Here we go. Gonna go bathroom real quick here. Be right back. Hey, Booba. Same missiles jeering for his shit are also support. People are actively making it harder for them to actually find someone. Like, how did I not get this? Because it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy for them. It's like, oh, I have to try to make, women subjugated to me and shit like that. But, taking away a lot of their rights and shit like that for them to essentially be kind of like out there and, and available and shit kind of precludes that whole idea. I mean, it's kind of the whole point of also trying to have arranged marriages and child marriages and shit like that, to basically kind of cut to the chase without having to fucking worry about doing the work, essentially. It's like Snake Phoenix. Yeah, an Ouroboros. Or like Jormungandr, but less cool. A dog chasing his tail. But not cute. A little bit of chomping away. Oh, look at you, little sweet little thing. Imagine if the world storm was real, like, what would you do in that ecosystem? Like, what would that do to the ecosystem? I don't even know. I wouldn't even know, like, how that would work, all in all, honestly. I mean, I imagine that would probably make a lot of the fucking currents and a lot of the, like, waves and shit like that a lot more turbulent. Baby. Oh. We also have to deal with that wolf Fenrir. And we'll just stick a Zukov on him. That'll deal with it. Just have the... just let the furries at it. They'll just yiff it to death. Well, if, the furries that want to get yiffed to death, get there first at least, because they're gonna... We'll let them be lambs to the slaughter, because there will be furries that want to get yiffed to death by Fenrir. But then there's going to be furries that want to yiff Fenrir to death, so... We'll just wait for the, for basically the submissive, I want to gargle every fat-ass cock I can find, furries, and let it be lambs to the slaughter. And then we'll have the, I want to destroy every fucking hole I could find, with my gargantuan fucking, cock furry and shit, and have all those furries fucking just yiff Fenrir to death. Fenrir is made into a husky puppy that's strong enough to use an iron skill as a chew toy. Nice. Well, I mean, Fenrir would basically be the equivalent of being able to do that. Oh. Oh, look at those sweet little eyes. Oh my goodness. Look at that little leg go. Oh my goodness. Look at that little leg go. Oh, you sweet baby. Look at that little leg go. Sweet baby. And the main character, and he could talk, and the main character in the story, his name is Reggie. Why? It beats me. Just because why not? Oh, Booba. Bring that over here. Hey, bring that over here. Zukov. Zukov. Ah. Ha ha ha. I tricked ya. Jeez. Hi. You eager little boy. Look at you. Come on. You got all these cool sounding god names: Zeus, Yahweh, Athena, Thor, Odin, fucking Hercules, shit like that, and then, yep, just get Kevin. Sweet buddy buddy. That's an interesting poll. If you're a waiter slash waitress and served a rich person, example Bill Gates, how would you react if you were given the average amount for a tip? I wouldn't care that much. I would secretly be angry. I would openly express my frustration with them. I'd be happy to have met them at all. I would spit on their food. 16% of people would say I would be happy to have met them at all. It's like, you bunch of simps. The 53% of people are just like, I want to care that much. And it's like, really? I sure as shit would. 26% of people say I would secretly be angry. 1% I would openly express my frustration with them. And I would spit on their food. Honestly, I would openly express my frustration and be like, I know you. You are a very rich, wealthy man, and you know you can do more than an average tip, knowing that, you know, we have to work, you know, menial labor jobs like we do. Like, I'm sorry, but that's insulting, coming from a rich person like you. So, yeah, I mean, I would fucking, you know, politely, I guess, because I'm at a workplace, but I would honestly fucking, you know, express my frustration at that shit. It's like, what? It's like, you know, it's like basically like rich fucks like you are basically the reason why, you know, people like me are in those type of predicaments. So yeah, fuck them. So like, I'm not gonna just secretly be angry at them. Saw that poll too, yeah. Yeah, I kind of like how at least like the community posts and shit like that, like the algorithm actually will recommend some interesting shit every now and then. And I kind of like the polls a lot that pop up from time to time, because a lot of them are actually pretty interesting. But honestly, for the 16% of people who are like, I would be happy I met them at all, it's like, you're a bunch of fucking simps and being, you know, taken for a played, but, you know, played like goddamn fiddle. Like, seriously. It's like, you're just gonna be happy that they were just there in your existence and you just saw them. It's like you fucking simp, dude. It's like that guy, it's like, you know, maybe not directly, but indirectly, they're pretty much the reason why you're in the fucking socioeconomic position that you're in, and you're just happy that you met him at all. It's like, fucking get real. It's like, come on. I don't know, deal for it, pompous rich guy. My decadent chocolate cake at last. It took you long enough, and why is there a fuse attached to it? Exactly. Oh, well. I guess compliments of the chef. It's a little candle. It's amazing what you can solve a few minor explosions. That's why, you know, things like Tannerite are so fun. Because they solve problems. I love explosions. Boom booms are very fun. Get that leg going. Yeah. Me. That was a good boy. You silly thing. You silly little turd. Me. Me. Yeah, I'm just gonna annoy the shit out of you because you're a little turd. You silly sweet bye. Twilight Castlevania tweet. Best fucking thing I've ever seen. Nice! Dope. I'm also kind of wondering what happened with that one dude that was fucking going crazy on his DMs and shit. Here, sure, yeah, I'm kind of going back to see if there is. Where is it? Is it really? Oh, here it is. I found it. Yeah, there really isn't much anything besides, you know, his little tweets he made about it 4 days ago. Yeah, honestly, there's pretty much like a lot of people responding to it, but no, nothing else to it. I'm guessing, you know, whatever happened to it, probably more sell it quietly and shit, which is probably for the better anyway. So honestly, I mean, you know, kind of sticks with me a little bit because it's just fucking spooky knowing that, like, especially considering that it's just like a mass shooting every goddamn week, practically. And, you know, a lot of them tend to be very nutty, mentally unhinged, far-right conspiratorial nutballs. I mean, it wouldn't behoove me that, you know, someone like that, dude who was tweeting about 4 days ago, would, you know, do some shit like that. Now, pretty much everybody in the tweets, you know, responding to her saying the exact same shit. Like, yeah, this person, you know, if they have access to a firearm, will very likely probably do some shit. And some people are being like, yeah, I'm an expert in crisis intervention, shit like that, or in the field myself, and this person is, you know, where they need sufficient, legit, like, need some fucking aid. They need to, you know, be taken somewhere where they can get help. They're secretly Antifa, remember? Oh yeah, they're all just secret Antifa members. They all go out and drag and smoke a lot of marijuana. And it's just also like women just telling you what to do, too. According to Tucker Carlson, fucking fascist. Honestly, Fox should just stand for, as an acronym for just fascist organized extremists. The X just for the extreme. Because essentially it's just what this is just what that fucking platform is now at this point. Hey! Zukov! Oh, god damn it. Ugh. Hey! Shush. Come here. Come on. Don't be a pill. It's late night, bro. Booty slaps. Slaps in the booty. But that's 90s extreme. Well, I mean, you know, it's... what else can I use for the X? There's not really much else that I could use. Yeah, like, I'm legit trying to think, and that's the only thing I can think of. Is just take the E out and just make it with only an X. Xylophone. Fascist organized xylophones. I guess it sounds like goofishly insulting. I suppose it fits. I mean, they're merited for goofishly insulted toss-ups and shit. Imagine Tucker playing them. He'd probably play the Imperial Death March on it or some shit. What are you doing? What? Goof. Here. Let's see what other little things are on too right now. Not really much. Just a video of bison attack. And the thumbnail checks out a bunch of chucklefuck tourists who happen to be way too close to it on the side of the road. Yep, this all checks out. I don't even need to see the video to just like know how that turns out right there. That checks out. 100%. And of course, those two dorks are just standing there, just like, no, I'm a bunch of choke folks just standing around. Like, I would not be that close to them. Like, I mean, I've been in Yellowstone, and I've seen them before. When they're that close, you don't get out of the fucking car. You stay inside it. Like, if they're, like, 50 feet out or some shit, in, like out in that field or some shit, then, it's okay to get out of the car because they're way out in the distance, they're, like, there's a distance between it. But, like, if they're, like, that close to the road, you don't get out of the damn car. What a bunch of maroons, dude. And that's how people die from bison attacks in Yellowstone. I'm getting recommended Kenshi beginner guides. I watched one Kenshi beginner guide video, and now I'm getting recommended one. Or another one now. Honestly, I should probably watch a few more of those anyway, just because I still need to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. I'm getting the basic mechanics, but I still need to figure out the whole fighting mechanics and shit. Because I'm starting to get everything else outside of the base building, because I haven't done that yet, and everything else. Fighting and base building is pretty much the only things I haven't quite figured out, but I've kind of gotten everything else down, for the most part. On a general level. It's kind of playing it off and on during my breaks at work and shit. And, like 30 minutes before, during stream and shit, so... I think I'll definitely play a little more, see what I can get with my current run. I started as a wandering trader, which honestly I think is the best way to do it, just because you have an animal that has a big pack. So when you try to gather up loot, to start selling and shit, you could just dump it all on that motherfucker and then be able to just be able to actually grind a lot of money really quickly. I've seen this before. Beds should look like beds. I ordered this because I was drunk. When I was drunk because I thought it was a giant ice cream sandwich. So I've seen this before. I love this meme. Wow, poor Adam. Poor Adam from 2016. I mean, a giant ice cream sandwich would be pretty hella dope, though. But I'm pretty sure Amazon would not be selling something like that. That's very understandable. I need to get drunk is what someone else replied to. Honestly, someone else mentioned it in a tweet, but they did say it kind of looks like one, and low-key, it really does. Like, take the labels off on the side of it, and it really does. It just looks like it's at an angle, so the bottom piece, you know, looks like it's missing.
You stretchy silly boy, what are you doing?
Still sounds strong. Need more can dry. I mean, it's only 2 a.m. I was saying that like, you know, it's somehow like, you know, just the usual. Yeah, so yeah, it's just only 2 a.m. Which actually is kind of around the time I start wrapping it up. I'm actually kind of feeling it. I am hungry. So, not hangry though, just hungry. I kind of got one bowl that I'm ready to kind of load up, but I'm not going to do it quite yet. I'll let it be my last one, but I'll do that when I'm ready. Not feeling it quite yet. The neurons will tick out at some point, but like, alright, you're done. But I ain't there yet. Because I know, I mean, the main thing I know I'm doing once I'm done is that tune down some more of my tendies and playing some more Kenshi. And for a game that's also, like, for a little indie game that was on sale for like $10, it's just like, I mean, it's really fucking fun. I mean, it's kind of grindy a little bit, so I don't know if you'll like it, Rip City, but I mean, I definitely enjoy it. I think Tyler and Logan might, though. We get rangy when I get so hangry, I snap someone's neck out of pure rage. Yeah, we just, you know, we all get those points at times. We all just kind of feel that. I like how you just collapse and give up. You're just like, alright, I guess I'll accept this. Man. Goofball. When you hold podcast hosts to a higher standard than your elected officials, you'll see it's not your friend. Yeah, babe, well, neither are podcast hosts who make 6 figures on Patreon doing the audio shit posting. Huh? Like, what does that even fucking mean? You see on your friend? Yeah, babe. Well, neither are podcast hosts who make 6 figures on Patreon. We do ship thing. It's like, who the fuck are you, you stupid little Twitter warrior, little fuck. Alright. Okay, I'm glad I don't use Twitter anymore, because Jesus Christ, man, some of that just like, you know, just that primal gut, just like, it just really came out there for a second. Like, okay, yeah, that's why that's why I haven't really made another account yet. Because that's why. Oh my god. I would have the teaching moment of like, should I send this tweet or will this violate some TOS rules? Like, that would be a moment for me. It's like, I probably shouldn't send that tweet. I should probably rephrase this. I guarantee you TJ had the same thing in his mind when posting that. It's like, yeah, this person needs to be blah, blah, blah. You know what? Nah, I can't post that. We'll just say, when you hold, you know, podcast hosts to a higher standard, you know, we'll just say that, yeah. It's like, I guarantee you that that was going through his head. Man, what a little fucking what a little bitch. I mean, it's like, yeah, there are a lot of podcasts out there, and plenty of them aren't even really political, so yeah, in a way, they do shitpost, but, I mean, for those that are political, like, what, is there, what, like, are they not, like, official, and they're only shitposting because they're not, like, mainstream, standard media and shit that's established, like, it's like, get the fuck out of here, you worthless little simpering motherfucker, little Twitter warrior, little bitch-ass. Fucking, oh my god. See, it's... Ugh. Let's get fucking primal chip mode. That tweet alone just made me really, get that vibe, so... Yeah, I mean... honestly, for a minute there, I was kind of thinking, like, I'll probably make a nerd Twitter account at some point soon, but that made me, like, prolong that a little bit longer. Just a little bit, because, like, if that is still a thing that I would have to be subjected to on a heavy basis, then, oh god. I mean, not really, I can obviously cater it to my whims, but, I mean, still, it's just like, oh, fuck me, dude. Gross. You sure you weren't unbanned? Well, my original account? I'm pretty sure it's still permanently suspended. Yeah, I still am. Oops. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay. What the fuck? Why does it keep doing that shit? Ooh. Ah. I'm pretty sure there isn't really a way to submit an appeal at this point. Shelter for your account being on this if you're since believe it don't violate Twitter rules. I mean, I don't even remember what I fucking even did, honestly. I mean, like, I literally don't, like, honestly, at this point, I don't even remember what the fuck, got me permanently suspended in the first place. So... And exploring South African drug factory to get into taste in our mouth. Two young male lions removing through the savannah when all of a sudden one at the rear reaches out with his tongue that licks above the other in front. The tiger Lee yelps and turns around and says, "Hey, cut it out already." The other lion apologizes and the two of them continue on the way. 5 minutes later, the tiger at the rear once again reaches out with his tongue and licks above the front of the lion. Play how soft that this isn't, shouted the headline. Once again, the rear line says he's sorry, and the two proceed on returning. Wait, what? Why is there a tiger and okay. 5 minutes later, the rear line once again reaches out and licks the front line's butthole. Enough already. What's with you, idiot? Screams front line. I'm sorry, but I just say A lawyer and I'm just trying to get the taste out of my mouth. Nice. It kept saying tiger. It kept like interchanging tiger and lion though, and that kind of got me a little confused. But still, pretty good though. Kind of made it imply that there was like a third big cat, a liger. Yeah, some ligers. It's kind of weird how like tigers and lions can breed, but ligers are sterile and they can't actually breed. It's kind of weird how, like, there's animals like that. Like, donkeys and horses are the same way with mules. It's just like, huh. It's like some animals can make different species and subspecies, but the subspecies are sterile. Really? From my understanding, yeah. From my understanding, you can't, like, have two mules breed together, but you can have, like, a mule and, like, a donkey breed, or you can have, like, a mule and a horse breed. And obviously, a horse and donkey breed with each other, but, like, two mules couldn't breed with each other, or like, from my understanding, like, ligers can't breed with each other. I mean, I could be wrong actually, but I'm pretty sure that's true, or else obviously we would probably see more ligers running around. Because I imagine it's probably really hard to get a tiger and a lion to fuck. Because first you have to get them kind of friendly with each other. And they're not exactly the same type of cats, so they're going to look at, you know, the other cat and be like, fuck, what are you? Probably something about chromosomes not matching up. Huh. Weird. Like, so they match up when they, you know, intermingle the two species, but they don't match. See that? Science just fucking weird like that. I don't get it. I guess in a way I do, but I just don't get how, like, there was just some exceptions to the rules when it comes to, like, you know, species intermingling. Because, like, I mean, obviously, you can, you know, like, for example, you know, you could breed donkeys and horses together for days and shit, but you can't breed mules and mules together. And same thing for ligers, you know, but I mean, I guess, you know, it's even less so for ligers because they can't breed with, like, you know, a liger can't fuck a tiger or vice versa and shit, you know, but mules could. And if I remember correctly. Nature, why does it work this way, but not this way? So I know. It's like, why can't you just be more simpler and make it so my brain understands you better, you fucking piece of shit. What? I think I'll give you a little treat just because you're adorable. Come here. Come here. Sit. Good boy. Lay down. Paw. Stand up. Good. Well, hey, hold on. Well, let me find that. Where did that go? Alright. Stand up. Stand. Oh, big jump. He almost like hugged my arms there for a second. Goofy little boy. Oh my god, fuck. That was a massive yawn. Probably just made it like an 80% chance that anybody watching this now or after to yawn as well. I probably just did that. Pretty close to the 3 out of 30 minute mark. So, probably make it nice and rounded there. Try to make it nice and rounded. Unwrap these up. Like a little 30. I caught it. Knew it. I kind of knew it, honestly. I don't know why, but it's just one of those little nature things. You know, only it's more akin to human nature. Well, not just human nature, because other animals yawn as well. But there is, like, you know, some weird thing about, like, how they are kind of contagious in a way. It's not like everybody, but, like, if one person yawns, there's a strong probability that, like, that will spread to at least, like, if there's a room of 10 people, one of them yawns, like, at least, there's an odd chance that at least, like, 4 to 6 of the other people in that room will also yawn. I mean, honestly, sometimes Zukov will make me yawn just because he will yawn. So I know that, you know, it can't catch even with other animals. So I don't think other animals will yawn if we do. So I think that's just more on us when it comes to that phenomenon. Oh, you know what? I just remembered this fucking screen cap I saved. Because this guy's low-key kind of a hero to me. I screen capped some local news. That was pretty fucking hilarious. That was fucking great. So, Portland police search for alleged Safeway arsonist continues. Look at that shirt, though. Adulting, 1 star. 1 star rating, bro. And police are looking for that dude who started 2 fires in October, I guess. But that shirt, though. That shirt, though. Adulting, 1 star rating, bro. It's like, damn, bro. Yeah, I mean, you are doing a 1 star rating adulting, but at the same time, you're doing some 5 star rating, like, you know, feelings that I sympathize with very strongly. So, I mean, you know, it's like, I mean, a part of me is just like, you know, you are kind of a shitbag, because, I mean, those fires, you know, could spread and potentially, you know, harm and kill people, you know, in the store and stuff, you know, like, there's an element of, like, you know, kind of fuck you to the guy a little bit, but on the other hand, it's just like, I mean, I feel him. Do you want to know how many, like, honestly, there's so many times where I have felt what he has done and acted out on. I won't do it because that's just kind of shitty, but hey, I feel like all in all, it kind of evens out. Drake, where's the Master Emerald? Love it. Just kind of reading some of these old tweets. Sometimes there's always going to be some funny little responses. I had it right here. See, I had Eggman Paul shit. He was supposed to give it back. My goodness. Love it. Ugh. Oh, it's a little... Oh. Yes, you just love my periodic belly rubs, don't you? Oh, yes, 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 you do. Yes, you do. Oh, you silly thing. Oh, you silly baby. You sweet, silly little thing, you. Oh, you're eyeballing me. He's like, I know you're trying to grab it. You silly little jelly belly. Goofball. The spies get weird in that thread. Yeah, I've noticed. I was reading some of them, it was like, some of these are a little weird. God damn it. Another one. Fuck. I just spread another one out there into the ether. Like sexual fantasy almost. Because some people are just like, you know, I don't know what it is about the internet, but it really just likes to piques everyone's fucking, like, urge to just, like, unleash all their weird sexual insecurities. Yeah, I saw that. Yep. What the fuck? These people are just straight up role-playing. What the fuck? Okay. I feel like these are a bunch of teenagers who are just like, just kind of having their little fun, I think. Well, yeah. There's someone who's saying, like, one of the accounts is someone named Shadow Yin Dad. So a furry who's a hyena. But they're 19. It's just like, I'm questioning if this person's a dad. History class, the education system is beyond repair. What the fuck? Communism equal Nazism. Bleh. Oh my fucking god. Wow. Not really surprised. Bug dead. Bug dead. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do one more bowl. What is he doing? His head is all the way through that goddamn fucking little cat door, dude. I don't know what his little deal is with that. I'm surprised his little head could fit for it. It's all like scrunched up against it, dude. It's ridiculous. He just looks like a big old black blob over there. Oh my god. Ridiculous. What a ridiculous little pooch. He's a goofball. Absurdly goofy. He's readjusting himself, keeping his head in the entire cat door the entire time. Wow. What a silly fucking dog. He's just such a goofball. He's just a little derp, but he's my little derp. And I love that little derp. Anyway, get this last bowl loaded up and smoked, and then I'll call it good for a lovely little evening. Hey, goofball. Poked your little head out there. Look at you. You're so goofy. Like, what could be interesting what could be like so interesting that's piquing your attention, dude? Probably a cat, if anything. Right back at it. Nice. Anyway, I'll go for the rest of the evening, so peace out, and of course, I'll be back around for the next one, so